Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 16th, 2022. And I just realized that mic setting might be off. We'll see how this goes. Let's see if we can fix this super quick. Probably helps if I get into Discord. Yes. There we go. Right. That one. Delete that. Yes, we're going to delete that. We're going to add that. We're going to go. Add that. Oh. Is it? Well, then, the heck with that. We'll just do I Want to Dance. One. There. And we'll put that there. And we'll go there. And let's see what happens. Hopefully that mic setting will work. We'll find out soon enough.
Wave your hands!
We shall wave our hands. Thank you for asking. No, I haven't done any of my endeavors on this tune today. Figured we could do some to get... Oh, it's mostly ground stuff. Well, that could work out. That could work out.
Do the snake!
I see we got a few other issues going on here, which I will explain in just a little bit. We've had some power issues here because we've had a couple of storms zip in and things fluctuated, so I had to shut down everything, and I'm still kind of rebooting it all. Fingers crossed this will all work tonight.
Do the snake!
And if it doesn't, then we'll just restart it. Let's see. Well, let me change that. Running Man. Sorry. Wrong dance.
Dance club style.
Let's see if that changed that. We'll find out. Oh, how do you spell hurricane? Is it C-A-I-N or is it C-A-N-E? It's C-A-N-E, isn't
Do
it?
the sidestep.
I'm overthinking this.
Wave your hands!
It is A-N-E. Yay, I spelled it right. Yay. My brain's just completely gone tonight. I did not do well last night sleep-wise, which is why we weren't on this morning.
Do the running man. Do the robot.
Oh, great. Send Kathy on the ground. I don't think so. Let's see. Can we re-roll that one? What can we get? Voth on the ground. That is
Do the
not what I
leg
wanted
kick.
either. Gorn on Nimbus. Oh my lord. Something else. Physical damage on the ground. I can deal with physical damage on the ground. Yes.
Do the robot. Do the sidestep. Do the snake.
I know this is a bit of beyond me dancing. But we will go off. Let's see. We've got harvest materials on the ground, physical damage on the ground. Oh, defend Rio Station. Okay, yep. We can put some of this stuff together. I was watching
Do the
10
side
Forward
step.
Weekly, or whatever they're calling it now. And it was mostly Q&A, which was interesting. No, I haven't gone back into Tribble to work on that stuff because it's been a busy couple of days. And last time I saw it, which was
Do the side step.
Friday, it still wasn't back up and running. I think it is. We can try it out if you guys would like to see what's going on over there. Hey, what's the hell? Hello. Would you say something so I can see if your mic
Dance
setting's
club
working?
style.
No, your mic is not working. Okay. No, it's not working. I'll figure that out as soon as I'm done with this thing here. Let's get that one there, that out of there, do that.
Do the robot.
No, it's lying. It's working maybe for you, but it's not working in OBS. So let's see if I can add something here. Okay. Want it out of Discord. Actually, let's see if I can get out. What's the hell Discord? That's interesting. Okay, we'll take that one. Try it now. No, it still isn't working. Dag nabbit. That's very annoying. It's not your mic, it's the mic setting isn't working.
Wave your hands.
This is a problem I have with OBS. Sometimes it just completely goes out when we have a power outage. And because the microphone settings for everything in Discord are still in beta, they have not made it an official change, it decides to not work sometimes. Because, you know, what the heck? It doesn't have to work. Oh. Yeah, it should be. But maybe this is the reason it's not out of beta. It doesn't work half the time. Let's see, what can I do to make that different? Let's see if it'll work that way. Yeah, it's not working on any setting.
Wave your hands.
Let me get out of this and try something else. Hang on. I wonder if...
I mean, no longer development cycles for video games normally.
Okay, hang on. I think you're working now.
I am? That's nice.
Yep, there it goes.
Do the snake.
Wonderful.
Yes, yay! I had fixed it in a different scene that I had set up in OBS. And I thought, well, maybe I can just copy and paste it over to this one and it'll be fine. And it was fine. So we'll just go with that.
Dance.
What have we got left here?
Neat.
Oh, I have 6 minutes left. Yes, it should be out of beta from OBS, but you know,
Dance club style.
just because I think it should be out of beta doesn't mean they agree that it should be out of beta because it's not working. And they know it's not working.
Yeah,
Do the running man.
I honestly
some
didn't
development cycles seem to be a bit long.
yeah, I think
I
they're trying
remember being annoyed with the development of Team Fortress 2, which eventually took 9 years to finish.
Well, there are other softwares,
club
and there's probably a
style.
different way to approach this. And I know a lot of streamers don't bring in voices, but it is possible, so why not? So getting back to, I was watching 10 Forward Weekly, which was just Q&A, because I didn't think they had anything to really talk about today, which was
Do
fine.
the side step.
Oh,
But they are,
so what did they do now?
they were talking a little bit about things they could do to Risa and for all the events for, you know, later in the year.
Do
and
the
how they
snake.
enjoy lists of things. I'm thinking, okay, once Risa is done, let's spend one evening making a list of things we would like to see changed about Risa. And send him a list of, hey, here's a list. You were asking for lists, here's a list.
Wave your hands!
Well,
Well,
he did mention some water gun fights.
yeah, they were talking about water gun fights today. They're talking about a lot of things that they could possibly do. A fishing
Do
game
the
would be another one.
sidestep.
Huh. Played quite a few fishing mini-games and certain gacha games.
Yep.
Yeah, but might as well play another fishing game.
Dance
Why
club
not?
style.
Well, everybody's doing a fishing game, which is like, yawn. But since there is a Star Trek episode, a Deep Space Nine episode, where Cisco and Jake go fishing for holographic fish, they're like, it's in canon,
Just
we can do
dance.
it, yes! Well, horseback riding is canon, so can we have horseback riding? Can we have motorized vehicles? There's so many things we could do just because
Do
they're in
the
canon.
sidestep.
There could also be a cooking mini-games.
Yeah, we got one in the...
Or when you fry eggs like Kirk.
Oh, good point. I thought you were talking more like the Neelix thing, but yeah, we could absolutely do
dance.
that.
Yeah, that too.
I would like to see like a little mini TFO. And somebody suggested we have something where you gang up with other people for a specified time, like we have with Snorg. Yeah, I don't remember what it's
Do the leg kick.
they're coming down the ski slopes or something, and you're fighting off the Snorg.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember what the name of that
What
one
do you
is.
mean?
Which Kel did not know those were called Snorg. He thought they were Snowborgs, and he couldn't find them. Everyone's like, but it's Snorg. It's always been Snorgs. How can you not know
Wave
those
your
are Snorgs?
hands.
Is that it? Is that 20? Am I out of here? Yay, I'm out of here. Yay! Done. I didn't get much chance to play today because I had to take dogs to the groomers, and then I thought I'd walk my other dog over to see my son. And then the dog was very upset because my son wanted to go back in the house when we were done, and I was going to walk the dog back, and the dog's like, nope, nope, that's my boy. Either he has to drive us or he has to walk with us. So we walked back about a mile and a half, got in the car, drove my son back to his house because the dog was not going to let him get out of sight unless we drove away. It was his dog originally. I just took over. So the dogs have been out a lot today. I've been out a lot today. I was out a lot last night. I am very tired. I have not done Rio Station yet, but I've got a lot of ground stuff to do and a smidgy of space stuff to do. See, that does not look... Do I have any Polaron stuff for this guy? Oh, we got one Polaron. There's another Polaron. That's Polaron. That's not Polaron. Let's see if we've got enough Polaron to do this. Yeah, we've got some Polaron. That's good enough. Would you like to join me for... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm pretty certain you have the Wartwar pistol in your bank somewhere.
Oh, I do. This was space pew-pew. I need Polaron for.
Ah.
Ground pew-pew, I need physical damage, which I will switch to too. Did you see that they have... Maybe you didn't see. They have a new pack. I don't think it's out in the Zen store yet. It's the Picard bundle.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing in there I really want, except if you don't have it yet and you need that Thompson submachine gun, that is a good investment. I mean, I wouldn't spend 6,000 Zen on it, but at the same time, dang, if that's the only way you can get the submachine gun, it's worth it. Everything else, it's okay. I'm fine with it.
For 6,000 Zen, I get one T6 ship.
Yeah.
Not a very good one.
No.
Eh. Does have a nice console. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm not spending the money on it. I've got the submachine gun, so I'm good. What would you like to play? Do you have a taste for anything?
Yeah, sure, let's do the Rio Station.
Well, okay, but I need to do a space one too.
no taste for space in particular. I don't know.
Why don't we do a space and we can see if anybody wants to join us for Rio, because you know people haven't done Rio. In the meantime, I'm going to go see if I've got that gun. Let's
Fair
see.
enough.
I mean, I know I've got the gun. Oh, I could put that on there. Those are always good, but let's get the other one too. I still have my snow gun here. Let's see. That's a vent reclaim.
Snow gun is not a polar gun. It also doesn't physical damage.
No, for ground I need physical, and it's not going to work very well.
Zephram Cochrane's shotgun does physical damage.
It does, but so do the knives I picked up and the Thompson machine gun.
Oh.
So now I am equipped with ground weapons that will do physical damage, and I've got spacey PP ones that will do the spacey PP that I need. So, would you like to do Rio Station?
Space first or what?
Space would be my first preference because I only need 50,000 space damage.
Sure. Let's do something in space.
Okay, how about we could do infected. It's pretty fast.
Oh.
No?
Sure.
Oh, sure. I wasn't sure if that was a sure or a no. We are. Plus, it should pop pretty fast.
Was supposed to be a yo.
Oh,
but
a
yeah,
yo. I'll take a yo. I apparently have a bird. While I'm waiting for us to launch into pew-pew space. So we had a lovely day at class yesterday, even though it ran very late, but it was 60-some degrees. We were practicing outside. It was very pleasant, absolutely lovely. And I thought, well, I will definitely go back to class tomorrow night because it's beautiful. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. That's what I thought until I plugged in the weather a few minutes ago, and it's like extremely severe weather tomorrow, tornado warnings, hurricane warnings, tsunamis, earthquakes. Probably not the day you want to go driving. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the stretch from here to my class is huge open fields where the wind can definitely pick up a bit of speed. But then again,
They'll get your hair all messy.
my hair's always messy. I am not the person who cares about stuff like that. Let's see, severe weather outlook. High risk of severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and we are on the southern edge of it, but the route that I take to class is completely engulfed in it, so yeah. But if it's like the last one, it went completely north of us, and we had a bit of a rainstorm, and that was all. It was not impressive. Then again, town just north of us, maybe it's a 2-hour drive from here, got hit hard. Weeboo?
Weeboo.
And we have a fleet mate who lives in the area, and when I realized that's where he lives the next day, I'm like, are you okay? Yeah, fine. It missed me, but hit a lot of the town. But nobody was badly hurt. A lot of damage, but I guess people are getting smarter. When the tornado sirens go off, people are like, huh, maybe I should be in a shelter. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Yep. It's like self-defense. One thing you learn is how to block a punch or a kick or whatever. But one of the things you learn is to not be there. If the punch is coming at your face, you move to the side. Or you duck underneath it.
Remember some old news clipping where a tornado hit someone's house and tore off some of its roof.
Yeah.
And the homeowner was complaining very long ago, and he said that'll cost me hundreds of dollars.
Okay. I will take hundreds of dollars. Who am I playing? There we go. Do a demo record of this and see how this looks. Hello, Boris Paladin. How are you
Scanning the
doing this
nanite
evening?
transfer. Gun. Additional data is available.
Just a touch.
The nanite drones repair the transformer. Stop them. The probe is closing in on the transformer. Destroy it.
So I turned down the game volume for everybody in Twitch, but it doesn't change the game volume for me, so I'm going to have to make a quick switch when we're done here. I farmed up a Risian Terraformer kit and 3 of the 4 modules I need for it so far. Congratulations! The only thing I've done from Risa this year is 2 costumes now. I'm trying to farm enough stuff so that when I decide I want to get stuff, I've got the resources for it. Who am I playing? Playing that tune, yes. Hello, Chosen. Let me hit the control panel and fix some of these volumes. Oh yeah, I had that turned up really loud. That explains that. There we go. Ah, that's better.
Tanking was not needed for that.
No, for that one, no. Maybe on Elite these days, but nothing else. Everybody's so good at that one now. It's pretty everybody can cover themselves pretty much, unless you're just playing with a bunch of brand new players. But admittedly, there are quite a few new players. Or players who are coming back after being away for a long time. Sorry, I'm doing the Horgon hunt here. Oops, am I? No, I'm not. Could be doing the Horgon hunt, but no, I went the wrong direction. There it is. We should, as soon as I'm done hunting a few Horgons here, go off and do the Rio station per your request. Did you want to do it on... We can do it on Elite if you've got decent ground stuff. I can switch to a good ground tune.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to switch to a different tune. This tune might be able to do it. Maybe. My good tune can do it. It's so much faster on Elite, though, which just surprises the heck out of me. But the second section that's timed on the first one, as soon as you free the researchers, you're done. Or maybe it's the first section, but you're out of there so fast.
Yeah, second.
Yeah.
All the sections.
Yeah, it's not on the timer. It's just get the stuff done.
So, organ hunt. Good.
I had wanted to get some Horgons to take with to the Vegas show. And I can find little, like 2 and 3 inch ones that are available from 3D printers. I'm thinking, no, I need like a 6-foot tall Horgon to put at the back of my little booth. And they just don't make those. I don't understand.
Could have whittled them yourself.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm not going to, but had I thought about that, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. And then
Maybe
I leave
next
it
year.
there because I'm not taking it back in my car. The joy of the convention is everything that I take out there is, which is neatly packed, organized. I've got spreadsheets and lists of what's in which box and what goes where. And then the last day is just like, get it all in the trunk and get out of there because I am so tired.
Maybe Ron Ayers will visit you. Found his website one day. He
Oh,
sells Yamaha parts
really?
for Yamahas, and so I called him Yamaha Ron.
I like that. Let me grab, nope, not chat settings. Grab other tune, Mom. There we go. Who's my best ground? That one. There we go. Put out a message in chat just in case somebody would like to join us. Let's see. This tune's done pretty decently on favors this season. She's got 1,800 here. I must come back to her and often.
Yeah, been faltering a bit with the lol nuts this year
What?
because I'm buying all of the animations.
Well, if you need any, I know somebody who's got a few.
Hmm.
I actually haven't given away as many as I do in most years, so I'm fine this year. I thought more people would be asking for them, but everybody's just having fun getting their own, so fine. Hang on to them for later in the season when people are like, "Oh shoot, I wish I had gotten the fill in the blank," and yep, have some fun. But I'm getting a whole bunch of dental work done tomorrow, which means I think once I get home and then all day Thursday, I'm just going to be sitting here going, ow, 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 ow. And just sit around and play the game for a few hours.
Well, maybe you'll be getting the fun drugs.
No, they don't do the fun drugs, gosh darn it.
Then why even go to the dentist?
I've never gotten fun drugs from the dentist. I don't even get fun drugs when I get serious stuff done. I had one fun drug once, and it was nice. Maybe too nice, and that's why the doctor's like, no, you get one, that's all. Okay. It was good. He goes, yep, it's good stuff. You don't need to. Okay. I can suck it up and deal with the pain. Let's see. Boris says, I have 3 experimental ship upgrade tokens. Congratulations. Sitting in my account bank thanks to the Phoenix event. Ooh. Speaking of, did everybody see what the promotional was for yesterday and today?
One ultra rare Phoenix token.
Yes, one ultra rare Phoenix token. If nothing else, you can chop it into little bits and pieces and get some upgrades.
Hello.
Hello, Taz.
Hello.
Wow. Okay, so it's not
Or
telling me
you
when
could
people are
buy
coming
a
in.
shard of possibilities.
You could. Actually, I like the Shard of Possibilities. I'm going to use them on the D7 FDC.
It's a ground device.
A D7's a Klingon ship, I thought.
No, the shard of
Oh,
possibilities.
no, I know
is
what
a
it is.
ground
Yeah, I
device.
love the Shard of Possibilities. Flight Deck Carrier. Thank you. Flight Deck Cruiser. Thank you. Hi, Tess. How are you doing?
I just woke up.
What a surprise. We had class last night, outside class. It was very nice. It was very pleasant. I enjoyed it. I love my instructor. Brian, if you're listening, I love you. You're a wonderful person. However, class ends, let's say, at 7. If we're lucky, we are out of there by 7:30 because we stand around and chat for half an hour. And I'm trying to nicely say, I still have almost a 3-hour drive home and I want to get dinner first. Can I please go?
No.
And that's why I don't get until midnight on class nights sometimes. Yesterday being one of them. I love you, Brian. He's a great teacher. Sometimes I spend the night out there just because I don't really want to try and drive home. Especially if we get around to chatting and it's now 8:30 and now I'm going to get home at 1 in the morning. There's also a 1-hour time change.
Oh.
Well, it works to my advantage
Not
going
Australian.
out there. Which ship should I
Get
get
class
from the...
together, order all some takeout halfway through the lessons, and then you can all eat some dinner.
Well, they all live there, and most of them are married and have families, so, they're done, and they go home and they eat with their families. I will usually wait till I'm getting back to the car, order, let's say, a pizza to go, which is 15 minutes from there, and it's good pizza. Go pick it up and eat it in the car as I'm driving. Or if I decide to stay in town, it's like, I know where the really good pizza place is, and it's right around this door from my hotel. Go over there, order a pizza, take it back to the room, do the decadent eating pizza in your hotel room on the bed. Ah, so good. Chosen says, which ship should I get from the event campaign? Have they said what the limits are going to be on the event campaign ships for this year?
I forget.
They've changed the guidelines on what the ships are chosen, but I don't know what they've set them to. It used to be you couldn't get them closer than, 3 years? 2 years, something like that?
Yes.
And I think starting this year, you won't be able to get any ship from 2026, but you would be able to get ships up through 2025, which makes it a lot easier to get ships, and especially on the really nice ones. Can you get the premium? Yeah, you can get the premium ships from that, right? And 2 regular Infinity level ships. Am I correct?
One Infinity, one premium ship,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 Sea Star.
Yeah. Let's see. Chosen says the Omega class is on the list. Have they got the list out for this year's ships? Or, well, obviously anything that's on the older list you could get.
You know what I'm getting this year?
I haven't gotten anything for the last 4 years. I still have them sitting in boxes. One
What?
of these... Yeah, seriously. Come on, Taz, you know me.
But
But?
Premium ships, Mom? You're
Let's
not
see.
opening your premium ships?
Look at this one right here. I've got a Event Campaign 7 Premium T6, and Event Campaign 6, Event Campaign 5, Event Campaign 4. And the T6s.
I would almost say you're more disconnected from the game than I am. but
No, I just can't make up my mind, so I leave them in the boxes.
I couldn't have left them there. I couldn't have just left them there because I have meta stuff I'm doing, if you understand.
Oh, yeah, but I keep winning the ships for the meta stuff, so why should I open them? Yes, Mr. Dave,
Well,
I did see that. I'm counting down with you, too. You will let me know, I know. Oh, I just found some more stuff. Okay, so what was available with the Event 7? We're on Event 8, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so this is Obina, the Arrear, the Lamar, the Nova 1 Pilot Raider, the Herodian Predator Heavy Escort, Credence. Credence is nice. Etherean Revelation, the Connie 2, Orion Dever, Duderstadt, I have a Duderstadt, Borg Assimilator, the Shrike Intel Juggernaut. I might get the Shrike. The Protostar.
Are you listing the ships that are in the T6 box?
Yes, from last year. So these for sure will be in this year's, but I think there will be more in addition. There's the Friendship, the Theseus, the Connie 3. The Connie 3 is a good ship. The Gorn Hunter, Texas Miracle Worker, World
Where did you
Racer.
find Curly Tree? I'm looking for the Curly Tree at the moment and I can't find it.
In the list.
Yeah, in the list.
Yeah, it's in the list.
Is it on the top? Is it on
No,
the
it's
bottom?
towards the middle, actually.
Ah, I was at the top.
Yeah. Gorn Hunter, Texas Miracle, blah, blah. The Farragut, Courier, the Sagan, the Terran Acheron, which I have one of those, the Cheval, the California, Marion, Section 31, Intel, Dreadnought, Emerald Chain, Saturn Science, United Earth Defense Force Vessel, Kirk Temporal Heavy Battle Cruiser, Parliament, Miracle Worker, Mars Pilot, Courage Science, Crossfield Science, Fed only, Quigian Pilot Frigate, Jovian Intel Heavy Cruiser, the Janeway, the Dalkina. The Dalkina's in there. Inquiry Battle Cruiser, the La Serena. I have one of those in a box too. The Vulcan Experimental Scout Vessel. I like that one. The Freedom, Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier, the D7. Mirror Crossfield, the Vodware Miracle Worker Juggernaut. The Herc Vedcrid Hive, Zenkethi Zentar Sona Collector, the Amory.
At the
Some
moment,
of these
Jacobs.
are old.
Say again?
Some of these are very old.
Yeah, but they're still on the list. I'm just saying there's a ton of ships. The Demos. Section 31. Yeah, there is a huge list. The Harold Banff. I have one of those. Somebody gave it to me. And that person's dead. So there's a lot on here that are very, very old.
Demos is notable because it has a console that
Yes, it
gives you
does.
another lens.
It is a very nice ship, too.
The Demos Pilot Destroyer is one of those meta ships.
Chosen says there's 9 new ships added. Do you know what the 9 ships are, Chosen? Or can you give me a link and I can read them off? Oh, I know why I put those there. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm looking for the meta event list and I'm not seeing it.
I
Yes.
think maybe you got fried in the sun.
Why?
You're green/brown.
I'm green/brown?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's because I'm an Orion.
Ah,
And so when I get tan, I'm normally blue. But what I like to do with my character, because I'm really nerdy, is the longer she's on Risa, the darker I make her blue, and then she kind of goes green.
awesome.
Hey, she's getting tan. What can I say? Though if she were human like me, because I'm so freaking pale, I have 3 colors. White. During the winter, it's more towards blue because I'm really white. And during the summer, it's mostly lobster red. It is not a good thing.
I can relate.
Yeah, you probably could. All right. Well,
You are Norwegian, you're translucent.
Yes.
I'm Swedish. I'm translucent.
Oh.
Oh, the Arthurian Salvation was added. Thank you. It's in the event campaign tab. You want me to actually pay attention to stuff, Chosen? Let's see. Event campaign. Reward info. The Arthurian Salvation, the Trafalgar. Oh, the Breen Yad Thought's there. I need to remind my son to get that because he really wants that ship. The Permelian Command Battlecruiser, the Echelon, the Packled, the Kilth, the Breen Keth. That's not a... Yeah. And then we go back to the regular list.
The yacht thought.
My son really wants that one. I thought I do have one sitting around, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Or when you have a lot of papers to staple.
Yes. Yes. True that. Well, Taz, we were going to defend Rio Station. Would you like to join us?
Leon Elite.
It's going to be on Elite.
Yes.
Let me grab this. There we go. I have to do some ground damage. Let me make sure I've got the stuff I want. I don't really want that. Do I have something else I'd really like in there?
I fixed my Subnautica 2 game and then immediately broke it again.
I should have just guessed that. All right. Anybody
So
else
you
want to
played the
join
game.
us? Mr. Dave, I just commented that at this point, having gone through this for so long, you probably just want everything over. And I won't compare it exactly to being pregnant, but at some point it's just like, I'm done with this. Can we just be done with this? And my mother's doing that, but it's so nice being pregnant and blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, it's not.
What?
It's awful.
I cannot relate.
No, but at some point, there's things in all of our lives we just want over. I'm going to queue us up for Rio Station.
I can only remember stuff I read on Wikipedia. Doesn't read like a very pleasant experience.
For the most part, it wasn't bad, but it just keeps going on and on and on and on. And at some point, my stupid brain, after I had my son, went, hey, we should have more children. Hi, Rachel. And then one night, about 4 months after, I thought, hey, it'd be really nice to have more kids. I had a dream and remembered exactly how much fun it was to go through childbirth. And that was it. I am done. Thank you for that bad dream.
So it was a good dream.
It was a great dream, as it turns out. I'm glad I had it. Well, we are queued as I run around down here.
Hmm.
I don't know. It feels kind of cool to run around here in the leaves and stuff, crouched down, waiting to get people. Got my gun with me. Wish we could pew-pew people down here on the ground. It has to launch sometime. You'd think people are running this. I am tentatively planning to be on tomorrow night, providing the weather doesn't get horrific. Then again, it may have this whole storm system just passed way north of us, or it may break up, so we'll see. Come on, launch. Launch.
Eventually.
It will eventually. But given the number of people who are here in the game, I'm kind of surprised it's not going faster. Look at all those people. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. All the cool kids are here. So it is Monday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow? Universal will be repair 50,000 hull of teammates.
Nope.
Friday is deliver prisoners or tribbles. 10 prisoners or 10 tribbles. There are bunches and bunches of tribbles in the fleet banks if you're in the KDF. Please help yourself. Please help yourself. So you said you broke your Subnautica 2 again?
Yes. And then I was like, now that I've solved the lagging problem, I can build more base. And immediately got to breaking the game again.
Good. Weeboo.
Oh,
You-
Vivo indeed.
I was saying there is a demo, another cryptic game that's being demoed on Steam this week, I think. I may give that a try.
What game?
I don't know what it's called. It was in my mail. Let me see if I can pull up my mail here. It is Order of the Sinking Star is now available on Steam. Try the demo during the next Steam Fest until June 22nd, so the next 6 days. I have no idea if that's something I would enjoy, but you know, what the heck, give it a try.
Hmm.
This is from Arc Game?
It says, yeah, it's from Arc.
Tekla Inc.
Tekla Inc. too, but Arc too. Do I need another flashlight? I do not need any more flashlights, thank you so much.
It's a puzzle game.
Oh, I might like that. I like puzzle games. I did sign up for a Kickstarter for an escape room Star Trek game, which I should be...
Similar to games you played, God of War. How is this similar to God of War?
It's played on a computer. God of War is played on a computer.
Well, in that one game, you put bricks together so that one brick fits into another, and in that
See?
other game, you put swords into vases.
There you go. It's identical. It is the same thing. We turn off the lights and go. Well, that was fast. Hello, Poodle. Are you still stuck in
Hmm.
Twappic? Let's see. Oh, somebody got bitten by a spider. Maybe me. Hopefully not me, but... One more. I was doing this earlier on Advanced, and they forgot to let to actually rescue the engineer. And I'm wondering, which one did we miss? We didn't miss any of them. Man, my stuff hasn't even had a chance to come off cooldown. Anything left? Well, that was easy.
Nope. Yeah, elite missions are easy.
I got all of 4,000 physical damage done.
Well, you need to shoot something to
I
do
did
damage
shoot
to it.
something. It just nothing lasted very long. It all just died. Your station is brighter than when it... Yeah, that was a really bright station, wasn't it?
My cat cat is so vocal.
Your cat is what?
Vocal.
Vocal. Wasn't sure what you were saying. Kind of sounded like my cat is so cold, and I'm thinking, okay. Okay, yeah, cats can be cold.
She's so vocal. She's like extremely talkative. It's like she has so much to say after I've woken up.
Yeah. You need a cheetah. That's what you need.
Oh my god.
Cheetahs are like giant cats, but they make the coolest sounds.
You mean bird sounds? Chirping and stuff like that?
Yeah, but they also make little kitten sounds. They're totally
Yeah.
adorable. Speaking of kittens, I went over to visit my son today, and there's a little kitten running around the neighborhood. It clearly belonged to somebody, had a bell on its collar, but it was also kind of scared. So somebody left a door open someplace. And my son, being the good kid that he is kind of upset that he can't find the owners. So I should check in with him a little bit later because I suspect by this point he has gotten out his cat carrier, gotten the kitten, and is trying to introduce it to whatever their cat's name is. Enoch. Enoch the cat. Which means, knowing my son, if they don't find the owner, they will have another cat shortly.
My cat taught me that encountering kittens should absolutely be left alone.
Okay.
Because there is a cat mommy somewhere looking for it, and if you pick it up, you remove the smell that the mommy is looking for.
Well, this is obviously a cat that's owned by somebody because they have a collar and a bell on the collar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So cat mom might be looking for it, but
no contact info on the inside of the collar?
No, nothing. And cat let us look.
Have you tried running it past an NFC scanner?
Actually, they wanted to take it down to the vet to have them check to see if it's chipped. Because
Yeah,
here it's required that your pets are chipped, but not everybody actually does it.
Yeah,
but
that's probably a thing.
Of course, if your cat goes to the vet and it's not chipped, then the vet's supposed to report you, but I don't know if vets actually do that. I'm just doing some really quick harvesting mats on the ground because, this is an exciting endeavor. Fortunately, it's just 2, and then I just have physical damage left on the ground. Ooh. So what shall we do this evening?
Maybe some ground damage. How about subconsole?
Oh, subconsoles works for me. I just grab this trionium gas here. All right, let's see. I don't really want to try. Maybe this student can do elite. Let me switch out some of the devices, though, real quick here. Nope, not that one. Okay. Let me grab some minor instabilities here. We are queued for minor instabilities. Weeboo?
Weeboo.
Have either of you tried triple yet?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Maybe Thursday I will go on and share it with everybody because it's interesting. Some of the things are good, some are medium, some are not my taste. biggest thing is it doesn't have auto navigation anymore, so you can't just click on where you want to go. You actually have to go there.
Yeah.
Like when we first started the game, way back in the day, you had to actually steer for stuff. And unfortunately, because it's three-dimensional, it's paying attention to the three-dimensional, so you actually have to pay attention to if you're up, down, left, right, not just click on it. On the other hand, while I dislike that, I don't know if anybody remembers back in the olden days on one of the earlier Tour of the Galaxies, you actually had to steer to hit the quadrants. You weren't going for a exact system. You had to touch every quadrant. Or every sector in every quadrant, which meant you were actually piloting and you had to figure out how do I loop around and hit everything in the most economical terms. Let's see, do I have a kitty cat with me? Kitty cat mode. I do not think I have a kitty cat mode. I do not. Well, that did a little bit of physical damage, like double what I did in all of the previous one. Pulu says, I saw a study the other day that stated that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. I thought about it and found it to be true. Can't remember the last time that I ate a monkey. This is true.
Right.
Excuse me? Do I have to shoot you in the back, lady? I sure do, apparently. Yes, you definitely went on that one. Wolfie has on her Discord page the question of the day. And it's always things like, what was, the first memory what's the first memory you have? And I'm thinking, waking up at 2:13 and going to the bathroom? Oh, you mean long term. So what was your first memory? I mean, there's things I think I remember, but I don't know that I remember them. And then there's things I really remember. I like how the Romulans just kind of melt in the sand after a few moments. They're there, and then they're not really there as much as they were there. That always startles me when it does that really sudden cut. Hi there, puppers. Pooh says first memory is a bright light, then someone smacking me. I wonder why. People wonder why I'm grumpy and have trust issues. Well, mine is a trust issue thing too. I was in the garden with my mom, so I'm back at the red house, so I must have been somewhere between 2 and 3, I'm going to guess 2. And she was handing me this bright red thing from the garden, going, oh, it's so delicious. You're going to love it. They're fresh and slightly warm from the sun. And I'm thinking, well, I know what strawberries are and I know what raspberries are. This is just bigger, but it's going to taste just as good as them, right? No.
A dish.
Tomato.
Ah.
Ugh.
Those,
To this
oh,
day. Tomatoes.
not,
Sorry, not a
those
tomato
do
person.
not taste like strawberries.
No. Well, somebody had fun over there. Let's see if I can make this jump.
Whee!
Did you make it? I didn't make it.
Let's see if you make it, don't you see me go? Whee!
I saw you
Right
go.
over.
I'm jealous. Is there a way to get up from over here? Come on. See here. Yeah, you can do it the other way. You can do it by climbing on the rocks, not just trying to jump from the other side of the rocks. Oh, hold on. I'll go open the gate.
Yeah, that's a
There we
thing.
go. Yeah. There we go. All right, Taz, get over this set.
Just need to get my chiton first. The chiton can clear this gate.
I do not have a transporter dude. Bio. I do have bioessence transfer, but it's going to take 30 seconds to cool down.
So, you had never played Dungeon Keeper, Mom?
No, don't even know what Dungeon Keeper is. What is Dungeon Keeper? Oh, well, there we go.
It's a game from EA Games.
I have not played that.
Or Electronic Arts, or
I
rather
do not think I
back in
have
the game.
played it. What is it?
It's a really fun game of managing a dungeon. Like, really over-the-top slapstick humor.
Okay, that I might like. Hold on, there's somebody down over here. Let me get this guy.
In which you are the lord of the dungeon or somewhere, and you need to defend your dungeon and your
That's-
minions from from random adventurer parties.
Okay.
Yes.
Aim to steal all your loot.
Yes. And you make insane traps to slap them around and make sure they don't get out of your dungeon.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
It's really fun, and there is a new version of the game that has come with co-op.
Ah,
So you can play together. It's called Dungeons 3, and it's kind of mind-blowing how fun it is.
Pulu has his regular question of what should he get for dinner. I'm going to strongly suggest that you get a hummus bowl with chicken shawarma, sumac onions, red cabbage, pickles, tahini, and garlic, and if you're into bread, nice piece of good pita bread.
Red garlic is good. No, yeah, what you said.
Red cabbage.
Yeah, red
Red
cabbage
is
is
really good, yeah. I will say that that's what I had for dinner today. But the cabbage wasn't as good as it usually is, but the onions were better than normal, so hard to complain. Well, that's why you need a nice place called Naf Naf. It is a very good shawarma place. But they added crispy chicken fingers to the menu today. So, of course, the dogs got the chicken fingers for their dinner. The dogs were very happy. Gyros does a good job, too, if you've got a good gyros place. Knock, knock, naf, naf. Very Pinky in the Brain.
I saw a short today
Yeah?
about a Japanese anime, and there was a German dude who was trying to speak with a Mexican accent, but he was
Okay.
Japanese, and the voice actor trying to emulate whatever these sounds were. It just sounded like he literally lost his mind.
Yeah.
So, did you watch the English version or Japanese version or what?
It was a short. It just
Yeah,
explained that a Japanese guy tried to play a German guy with a Mexican voice, and you.
so a Japanese guy is trying to play a German guy who is trying to play a Mexican guy.
Yes. And yeah, it just sounded like he totally lost it when he tried to
Yep.
vocalize this. It was
Yeah.
kind of madness. If you're interested, I can probably scroll back in my log and find it for
Yeah,
you.
if you want to share it, I'd love to hear it.
Sure.
I'd imagine something like 999. That is not how this works, Holmes.
Um, it. I couldn't and identify any of the sounds he made. He literally sounded like he made a glitch in the Matrix or something.
Yeah. These are just mines. Okay. Saw something crawling around on the map.
I see a red dot.
Yep, it's some crawler mines.
Where is the?
No, there's
There
an
we go.
Akul. There was an Akul.
Oh, there was a cool over there too. We did good.
Hey, I have fallen asleep with my TV on again.
I had my TV on watching Mythbusters because I find Mythbusters very soothing. When I'm really tired, it's just like put it on, and then you wake up 90 minutes later and it's a completely different episode, and you have no idea how they got from where you were or what the conclusion of that episode was to where you are.
I would be thinking whenever they blow something up that it's not very, good for your sleep.
Apparently, it's not bothering my sleep in the least. It's just like, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Obviously, if I'm that tired, nothing's bothering me. Patapulu, yes. Gyros, Greek food, or naf naf middle, or sorry, shawarma, something Middle Eastern. You got some good flavors there. What? Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm injured? How did I get injured? How dare they injure me? I can leave that there. Let's put our toys back on here.
One of the renders with us got injured with.
I must have taken some injury somewhere along the line.
I pulled him up twice during that
Oh.
mission, and I don't know, maybe he fell over more.
There we go. Now I have all my stuff back. Really? You're supposed to be down there. I always put my floater in exactly the same spot, so if I'm doing the biathlon, I don't accidentally get stupid and hit the floater at the wrong moment, because it somehow got in the wrong spot. Everything else might be different.
Put the floater anywhere. That I put that once I bought it, and it has stayed there.
It goes in slot 4 and it stays in slot 4. And it's in slot 4 on every single tune that I've got. It's very convenient that way.
You don't need to wear the things.
Well, it's easy to put it on from slot 4. I don't accidentally hit it at the wrong times when I'm switching from from my board to my floater. Let's change outfits. No, I want to change clothes. Thank you very much. Change outfits. Swimmies. Yeah, back to my swimsuit. Yay! You've seen Blazing Saddles, correct?
It had been a long time, but yes.
There's one scene when Madeline Kahn comes out from changing her clothes, and she's wearing this very elaborate, very revealing outfit, which is obviously uncomfortable. And she goes, I feel so refreshed. And I'm thinking every time I put on the swimming suit, which looks horribly uncomfortable, I feel so refreshed. When not being refreshed at all. I have no idea how she said that.
Figuring in the Star Trek age, they have some spray on suits or something.
Yep, they do actually. Oh, I've got the there we go. Now take that back off. Back down to the ground. There we go. I'm back on the ground. What next, good people? Oh, we have a dance off in 16 minutes and a scavenger hunt starting in 1 minute. Do I use stow keybinds? Yes and no. Is that a good answer? I do use keybinds for space. Pretty much not for ground. I mean, obviously they're in the tray and technically that's a keybind, but for space I've got the whole firing sequence. Back in the olden days, when on the keybinds you used to be able to see your keyboard and see where everything was tied, this I really miss. Having this set up so I could just mouse over everything and see what I had it all keyed to. Now they don't have that anymore. I miss that. I think that's one of the things I'd like to see come back. If I do the generic ones of 1, 2, and 3 being whatever weapon I'm firing, while I'm here, my floater's always on 4. Just to make my life easy. By the way, the patch today looked very unimpressive. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but it was one thing on the Miradorn. That was it. And nothing on console at all. Which seemed kind of silly to do a patch for one thing, but hey, I don't work there. I suspect they had other things going on. In Space Apulu, I have a firing sequence. Actually, I have two of them. One is called Carl, and one is called 8-Ball, and I tend to like Carl better.
I
Carl is.
found it.
What'd you find? Oh, the scavenger thingy?
Uh, the
Oh,
German who,
Oh, you found the German guy. Okay. The German, Japanese, Mexican guy, right?
yeah.
Do you want to see that?
Oh, it's even worse.
Oh, good.
A German tries to pronounce an English name with a French accent in Mexico on a Japanese series. It's like 3 seconds long or something like that. But yeah, listen to him absolutely lose it over the voice.
Oh, share the link.
I have.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, it's not beeping at me anymore when people share. That's why.
what?
Where? Oh, no, I don't see it. Are you trying to play it?
It's in the We Are Live chat.
Oh, that's because I never use the We Are Live chat. Okay, give me a second. I'll get over there. A German tries to pronounce an English name with a French accent in Mexico on a Japanese series.
Speed wagon.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Not something my speech center can pass.
Nope.
Yeah. So Apulu, the two keybinds I used were both built by Ed for what he used, and then I've done one that Taz walked me through, which is very good also. So if you're interested, I would say talk to Taz. He can walk you through a good site that has them, and it works very nicely. Otherwise, people post custom keybinds in there in various keybind sites. My favorite one is Carl. Carl is tied to 0, 1, 4, and 7 on my number pad because I, being an accountant, have number pad keyboards. And 8-Ball is tied to up, down, left, right keys, which I don't use as much. I think I only use it on Gornalicious now. Why are they named that? I don't know. I didn't name them. That's just their name. What next, good people?
Let's do something in space.
Okay,
Borg disconnected?
sure.
No joke?
You are serious, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
I said no joke.
I thought that's what you said, and I thought maybe I misunderstood that. Wee woo?
Rock disco. Vivo.
Borg Disco. Yes, it's Borg Disco. So as I mentioned, I was at the dentist last Friday and got to chit-chatting with the hygienist, the whatever the person is who's the. Oh yes, I'm sorry, Cliff. Did it? We will. Yeah, we would. I'm sorry, Cliff. I will bring you along for the next one. And I mentioned that I love the band The Who, not the WHO from the 70s, but the HU, the Mongolian heavy metal throat singers. And while I was waiting for the painkillers to kick in, she went and Googled it and found out they're coming to town in a couple of weeks.
Awesome.
Yep, and I'm here. Weird Al is going to be here, but he's here while I'm in Las Vegas. And it's like, no, no. But it's The Who is not the featured band. They are the lead-up band, so they'll probably do 4 or 5 songs. Okay, perfect. And then after...
Weird Al is beloved because he does awesome cameos of other people's songs.
Oh yeah, he does. He does great work.
So when he comes to you and are like, dude, do you want to make a song with me? There is nothing negative about it. You can only win by doing this.
Very few
and get
people
yourself.
turn him down. Very few.
But those who do, oh my god, talk about ruining your reputation.
Well, Paul McCartney said he couldn't do it only because he was going to reference food, meat, and Paul McCartney's a vegetarian. And that's the only reason he said no, and they had a long discussion about it. So it was one of those mutual respect ones.
Okay.
So
Sounds a bit stupid.
hey, you gotta do you. Let's see, the Weird Al tour. They're here while I'm gone. They're in Evansville tonight. Oh shoot, I can't even drive there in time. They're in Chicago on June 27th. They're in Chicago in 2 weeks. Grand Rapids on July 3rd. I'm busy that day. Saginaw on July 7th. Yeah, I know I should be floating up to do that, but I'm doing the important stuff. I'm looking at the performances. Gosh darn it. And then he goes up to Canada. And then he's back here. He's in Las Vegas as soon as I get back from Las Vegas. I love this. Weird Al. Actually, that's not entirely true. I think that Dante said he's coming up to see him. Is there anybody else over here? Oh, there's 2 people here. I'll go someplace else. Who's up there? That's you, Casey. Is there only 4 of us here? No, there's 5.
No, we have a full group.
Okay.
Casey
Okay.
is alone. Oh.
I need your opinion. There's a restaurant, King Buffet. The sign says sushi, Mongolian seafood. I'm not sure if I should trust them. Trust them on the Mongolian. Because Mongolian is cooked. In fact, Mongolian barbecue is amazing. Sushi and seafood, yeah, I probably won't go there. Maybe fried shrimp, but... Well, we have our 15.
eat.
Oh no, you're absolutely right, Apulu. Generally, if they do multiple things, they do 3 things not particularly well, as opposed to 1 thing very well. That said, there used to be this, probably still is, a very good seafood restaurant in Hoffman Estates called the Royal Seafood Buffet, which sounds awful because they have sushi, they have Mongolian, they have seafood, they have traditional Japanese and Korean food. And you think, wow, they're going to do none of it well. They do all of it very well. It's not inexpensive, but it's massive. They serve tens of thousands of people a day. Just an amazing amount of food. We need 3 more. We need 2 more. Cliff is on a 10 stream streak. Yay! Oh, we got our 15. We still got a minute and a half left. I wish we could bank them for the next round.
Hmm.
Wouldn't that be good?
The next round just instantly be done.
Yeah. You know, we got 18 going into it. Done. Just sit there and kill things for a little bit. I'm sorry about that, everybody. You didn't need your eyes. Woo. They're free.
Oh, no.
Clip his little kitty cat emote there. Hands over eyes. No. Cliff, we're trying to send the Borg home. We're working really hard to make them all go home and be happy.
be happy is relative, I suppose.
Some of them get to go home in little tiny pieces to be happy, and some of them get to get freed and go home happy. Need 4 more. 3 more. Okay. Two more. One more. Oh, I don't need any more. I'm heading towards the center. I didn't even see the Undine ship.
It spawned right in front of me, so
Oh.
it disappeared rather quickly.
The Queen was in front of me, so I just but took her out of my way. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have to bring sunglasses for next time. All right, Cliff, let me send you an invitation so you can get over here and join us. Well, Cliff, since you're joining, you get to pick the next one. Sorry, I have to make a note to myself for later. I decided not to pick up anything. That's kind of the way I am, Apula. But I knew if I didn't get food on the way home from doing stuff today, it was going to be, well, what's in the fridge? There's a half dozen eggs.
Okay.
And there's some bread and there's some eggs. which means we could have some variation of scrambled eggs and toast, or an egg salad sandwich, or just toast, or if I wasn't even feeling that creative, just bread with some peanut butter on it.
Oh no!
Well,
DoorDash has closed. I became really hungry when you started yapping off about food. I was like, oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. And
food
then
is good.
my stomach went, "Row, row, row."
I almost door dashed yesterday. I never door dash. I mean, I've got to be either one, intoxicated, which I usually am not, or two, sick, which point food I don't care about, or three, so gosh darn lazy that I just can't deal with anything. And I was none of those. So, okay, what's in the fridge? Oh, there's a chicken breast in the fridge. We can thaw that out. We're good. And then I didn't eat it anyway. Turned into chicken salad a couple hours later. I'm going to take a really quick break. I want to run downstairs and grab some water. No, we are not grabbing snacks. I'll be right back. You have plenty of food, young lady. You do not need snacks. We'll have snacks later. Snacks after show.
Hmm.
I should take the opportunity and go and put on some pasta.
Yeah.
8 minutes until I can turn in my daily.
Oh, the patch day ruined my daily, so this will be in the middle of going to the dentist tomorrow time. Perfect.
Oh,
So I will get them all done so when I get home I can just turn them in and try to catch back up on the timer. Yeah, Pulu, I need to do things like food prep. You know, take my Sunday. Don't worry about playing the game. Just do a day of cooking and some food prep. And unfortunately, food prep makes 6 portions of exactly the same thing. And by day 6, it's like, I never want to eat this again in my life. So there. Infected conduit.
curse of having cooking skills.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, right now with the weather being nice, I was thinking I was going to do some barbecued ribs. That I can put in the freezer and happily munch on later. Cliff wants to do something Borgy, and he was suggesting the infected conduit or Kittimer vortex. Cliff, how would you feel about guillotine?
I was just about to say infected conduit, yeah, but if you wanna have a boggy experience that lasts 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or do you want something that maybe lasts a little bit longer?
Yeah, I mean, Kittimer vortex lasts a minute, maybe 2. Infected lasts 30 seconds to a minute. Or we could do something big that'll last you a little while. Okay, guillotine it is. Wee woo.
Ew.
We will.
I was telling my martial arts instructor about the 3 people who were set to be executed by guillotine, and the first one goes up there, puts his head in the thing, the blade drops, but it gets stuck, and they reset it, do it again, gets stuck, and they're like, ha, 2 times, you're out of here, you're safe, you have been blessed by the gods, you can go. Next guy goes in, same thing happens, blade drops, doesn't come down far enough, doesn't kill him. Take the blade back up, reset everything, drop it again. Still isn't working. Well, he gets let go too, 2 times. That's it. You're free to go. Third guy's in. He's like, I want to go face up. They drop the blade. Doesn't cut through. He goes, hold on. I think I see what's wrong up there.
That's the one moment you're not supposed to offer your
Yeah.
ideas.
Fix it. Let them have the 2 shots at it, then fix it. But it's an engineering joke. Yeah, I see the problem. I'll just go fix it. No. So we are joined by Sergeant Mason of Legend Kills 1023. Cliff knew that one. Yeah, it's an old joke, Cliff. I put my patio furniture out today with the cushions on, so if I suddenly go, ah, and run away, it's because it's decided to rain. Which is not supposed to. But since I have the furniture out there, you know it's going to rain. It's like washing your car and leaving it outside. It brings on the rain.
So when it hasn't been raining for a while and your lawn gets rather dry, you just put the cushions out and then it'll rain.
Well, I usually go one better. Put the cushions out. Go get the car washed, professionally washed, spend a little bit of money on it. Leave it out with the windows down. That should bring on the rain for sure.
That will bring on the rain of bird stuff.
Actually, it brings on the rain of the pine tree pollen all over my car and in it. But my boss had a Tesla, and she had a nice little convertible. And when we had a drought 2 years ago, we're like, can you go get the convertible and get it washed and detailed and leave it in front of the office with the top down? And she wouldn't be realizing what we're doing. She'd be like, yeah, that's fine. And a few hours later, we'd have a nice rainstorm. Two more? One more? Two more. There it is. Well, I'll hit 3.
It's 6.
Oh, I guess I will. Ooh, I thought somebody was going to 4. I'll take 4 then, since nobody's over there. Cliff is starting 3.
We
Very quick, very efficient. The Borg would approve. Yay! Good call, Cliff.
hmm.
I can turn in my event.
Pardon?
I can turn in my event.
Oh, that's good. Is that good?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Continue.
Whoa!
I could add
Whoa!
one more and just
We are rubber
have it ready.
banding. People were complaining about the rubber banding on Risa. And
Yeah.
Kel was playing, and at that moment he rubber banded backwards through a cliff or something. He's like, I was going to say I'm not having that issue, but apparently I'm having that issue. There's just too many people in a single instance that can't handle it. There were 5 of us. As soon as the missions end, it drops off the person who wasn't in the team. But yes, there were 5 of us in there. I mentioned his name in there.
Hmm.
It's kind of a shame because it used to be nice to be able to, in the olden days, do everyone the good game, all that stuff. Apparently we're hunting for Horgons, I see. So everybody takes their position. I'll get it first. Because there are not enough Horgons to go around. We must fight for them.
That'd be something. Water gun fight for the Horgons.
I think we'd have a problem with that. We'd have to put them on a different map of some sort. Because this doesn't really lend itself to fighting per se. I think you're going to have to wind up doing something like the TFO where you wind up getting pulled to a different map for it. But that would be okay. A really quick, fun water fight type scenario. The sandcastles have been possessed by the Borg on a different island. Your job, save Risa. We'll do another one, Cliff, as soon as we grab a few Horgons here to feed our need for Lalunat favors.
I haven't seen what's new this year.
In what, Risa?
Yeah.
Nothing. New
Nothing.
clothes. There is the British naval uniform from the movie Generations. There are some new emotes. There are new clothes from Bajoran civilian clothes, which are like really unattractive. Boy, am I off my game today. I am so off my game. There we go. There's World Cup uniforms, or soccer uniforms. I'm trying to think if there's anything else interesting. There are some new kits, which I haven't really taken a look at yet.
Aren't very good.
Well, I always hesitate to say that because at some point, a couple of weeks from now, somebody's going to be doing the, hey, if you do this with that, it's amazing. Hence the have some favors just in reserve because you can buy stuff later.
Been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. It's just at some point somebody finds a back-assward way of doing things. I did find 10 Horgons. Yay, me! Oh, do I have to do that again? Did I get mine? Did I get my Horgani stuff? Yes, I did. Okay. Let me get some of this junk out of my inventory. I know. I got one of those British uniforms. I had to find a guide online so I could put it together. I made a pirate out of a second tune, but I couldn't get the eye patch. Why couldn't you get the eye patch? So I was putting on the uniform and I couldn't get the hat to work, and then somebody showed me, well, the hat goes on a little differently. Okay, got that. Then I realized I didn't have the sword on, so I got the sword. Now I realize I don't have the epaulets on. So now I have to get the epaulets. Then I saw somebody took theirs and put it on with shorts. Looks really cute. Oh, no, we are not paying real money for anything, Cliff. This is the wrong planet for that. Let's see, what do I have in consumables that I do not want? That are just taking up my inventory space. See, is there a nice inventory lady over here? Yes, there is. She's right there. Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some stuff from me? It is, of course, a vacation spot, so you don't get top prize money, but hey, it's easier. Do I care about either of those? No. Okay. All right, I have some inventory space. Now I can go do stuff. And no comments about all the stuff I have, folks. There's a guide with all the right colors on Reddit. Sweet. I just picked colors I liked. I took a nice dark purple with a gold trim. It was for a Jem'Hadar, and I thought, well, that's the right color for a Jem'Hadar. Oh, apparently I have some ultimate tech upgrades. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have fun with that one day. No, Satalia, I'm not cleaning my pockets till after Vegas. Or after Risa. After Risa, I will take a day. I've been going through some of the other tunes. I got like 6 done. And then Risa hit, and it's just like, oh, fine, I'll do it later. And I will do it later, eventually. One of these days. In the future. Cliff wants to do another one. Does anybody have a preference?
No.
Is there anything we absolutely don't want to do? We'll go that way. Or we could do randoms, too.
Days of Doom. Gravity Kills.
Actually, we can do Gravity Kills. We're pretty good with that. But I can hit random if you want.
Sure.
Did everybody get their free Phoenix Ultra Rare token?
Yeah, my food is ready in 3 minutes, so
Okay.
I should probably step out for
Okay.
that.
Let's step out, Taz.
Yep.
I'll even make it easier. I kicked you out of the team, so there. Let's see what we get. Weeboo.
Weevil.
It's Joshua. Hi, Joshua.
It has been, how should I say, mysteriously quiet from Reckless Ben lately. Well, rather, we know he can't say anymore, but I thought
Yeah.
The rest of the community kind of will
Might tell
pick
you
up the
something.
slack.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
But,
I was very surprised.
Yeah, it's just gone totally quiet.
It has. Well, Reckless Ben, from what I heard last, was he did the uh, reading of the charges for the two misdemeanors by Zoom, which is legal. But apparently he's in Mexico? That's what I had heard.
Yeah.
And I think he finally got smart and lawyered up.
Yes. As I understand it, he did.
Good. You kind of need to. Every lawyer that was reviewing the case is like, Ben, STFU and get a lawyer.
Yeah.
This is not something. Yes, the thing that you're doing right
It-
now is the misdemeanor, but it can lead to worse things. Just get a lawyer.
Even legal Eagle
Yep.
said, Ben, I would represent you, but I'm in Canada, so
Yeah.
I literally can't.
Yeah, there are a couple of lawyers outside the U.S. who are like, one, you need a lawyer. Two, we'd do it if we could, but we can't. But there are
Yep.
a lot of American ones too. Oh, well, a little bug hunt. No worries, we can do bug hunt.
As a lawyer, do you really want a client who apparently can't get it and keep their trap shut?
No, but that's a very American thing. We tend to not be good at keeping our mouth shut, but he's in a lot of trouble. He might have figured it out by this point. Potentially in a lot of trouble. But there's been a call for a countrywide boycott of BAM. So they're in a lot of trouble too. And theirs is going to hurt a lot. Maybe not legally, but financially. Hey, Graz!
Unless they manage to sue him for damages to the company.
He's got no money. It's not going to help him. If you sue
Do
somebody.
that.
So there's a couple of things with damage to the company, which is it's not defamation if it's true. They have to prove a lot to get that to happen. Usually people, go for lawsuits like that just to get people to stop doing what they're doing. Well, he stopped doing it, but not before everybody has figured it out. And from what I've read from a couple of the lawyers, there's a possibility this is not new to BAM, that they've done other things to other people. And other companies that they've owned that have done things like this. So it really doesn't look good.
Who did what?
This is the whole bricks and minifigs fiasco. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No.
Okay. A guy in Utah had a collection of Lego Star Wars things dating back to like the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Valued at roughly $200,000. And
Okay.
the guy who owns it is getting older, health issues, wants to sell it. And his son takes it to a Bricks and Minifigs location to sell it on consignment. They have an agreement, a signed agreement about what's going to happen with it. And at some point, the people who own the Bricks and Minifigs, because these are all franchises, basically come in, take over the place again, say it's ours, and you throw out the franchisees. And all of a sudden, all the Lego figures are gone.
And they
Oh.
said when they were throwing them out, if any deals were made, the franchise would handle it, and then they immediately
Backpedaled.
backtracked. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
but
just.
like no.
They've said so many things, Graz, and then they come back a day later and say something else. Then they come back 2 days later and say something else. And they've got a lot of this on videotape of things happening other than the way they said they happened. And this was all brought to light by a YouTuber named Reckless Ben, who is now
Yes.
in a whole heck of a lot of trouble for doing this, because apparently the cops in the town where this happened are pretty much owned by these guys, which doesn't look good for the cops either. But anyway, at this point, even though most of these are franchises, and boycotting franchises doesn't, well, it really hurts the franchisees. a lot, but at the same time, it's, not a trustworthy company, in my opinion. So,
No, public trust is literally evaporated. There is no salvaging the company now.
yeah. So the sad thing is there's two other companies with the same name, BAM. One's Books a Million, and another one is a research company or an engineering firm, something like that. And their stock has gone down too. They're like, we're not those guys. We're a different company.
Sucks to be them, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember the people who sell that Corona beer
Okay.
who were losing sales
Well,
for the pandemic.
there was a company here in the States that made a candy that was used for weight reduction. You chew on a piece of the candy and instead of eating a meal. And the name of it was AYDS. They
Normally,
had
they
been
couldn't
around
sell
for
anything.
no, they couldn't sell anything. They'd been around forever and their business just tanked, as you can imagine. Though, honest to goodness, if you can take a piece of candy and chew on that instead of a meal, just go to Fannie Mae and buy yourself some serious candy. Get a nice chocolate covered caramel. I still have my machine gun. It still seems to be doing a good job.
So, anyone else kind of keeping track of the World Cup and also the other stuff happening in the World Cup?
It's a sports game. I know that. I'm going to bet there's more information than that to it, though, right?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there a World Cup going on?
Yes, there's a World Cup going on here in the States, if I
So,
remember
yes.
correctly. I have enjoyed the peripheral part of it, which is people putting out YouTubes going, I have never eaten so much food or been in such hot weather, or whatever. First time in America, and it's a little overwhelming.
Oh, yeah. But then again, if I were to travel to insert other country, I might be overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, there was somebody here from France just to observe, watch the games. And he goes, I'm from France, and I just had Texas brisket. And I don't care what they say. Oh, you're from France, you get croissants and crepes. He goes, I would give up my left croissant for another piece of brisket.
Is it that good?
Brisket? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Brisket
yes,
is that
yes,
good.
Yes. Initially, it was a front part of the chest area of the cow, very tough.
It is.
But what happened is the cowboys, the ones that herded the cattle on the cattle drives, would smoke the living shit, pardon the language, out of it.
Language, but yes.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much they would smoke the bejesus out of it.
Yeah. 18 hours
And
at least.
so pretty much what happens is it goes from something that's very tough and does a complete 180, and it's stuff that's
Yeah, the collagen basically melts out of it, or melts into it would be a better description.
you can take a fork and just you can cut it with a fork.
You can cut it with a spoon. You don't even need to cut it. This
What
stuff is
the- Yeah, you can just reach over just with your fingers.
Yeah,
You can eat it with a straw.
pretty much.
Oh, almost. Yeah, if you had a decent sized straw, yes.
Oh, and the flavor. because a good brisket is seasoned with salt and pepper, and that's it. It doesn't need anything else.
Uh, and the proper wood too.
Hmm.
Think pulled pork if you ever had that,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's a cow.
Oh yeah.
it's even moister than pulled pork is the thing, because it starts out as a tougher piece of meat, and it develops this thing called bark, which is the top maybe eighth of an inch gets almost black from the smoke and the seasonings. And I don't know about you, Graz. I could happily eat the bark alone. I mean, the meat is
Uh,
delicious, but the bark, oh, it's so flavorful and rich.
I might have it as a good side dish.
Okay.
I'll definitely say that.
It's,
It's like if I'm having if this brisket involved, I'm like the bark as a good appetizer side dish.
mm-hmm.
Because I know it's like, hey, I want the brisket. Yeah, and make sure I have a decent size on my plate, please.
Oh, yeah. So then you get to the second question about brisket, which is most places who do the southern or Texan smoked brisket slice it fairly thick, like, I don't know, quarter of an inch thick slice. But there are a few places that slice it almost paper thin. I think
No,
it loses something when you slice it really thin.
yeah, you want it to at least you said a quarter inch.
Yeah, at least, don't you think? Maybe a little bit thicker?
Yeah, so somewhere around the quarter of an inch would be the ideal. Yeah, maybe a little bit thicker. I'm gonna say this: anywhere between quarter and to a half inch
Oh, yeah. Half inch.
would
Oh,
be the reason why
so
is
decadent.
if you slice it thinner than a quarter of an inch, it's gonna fall apart too quickly.
That's part of it, and it's also not as juicy because you're really cutting between the fibers a lot, or you're cutting into the fibers
Yeah,
more. And the bigger the slices, the juicier it is. And it's not that the fat's rendered out because there's not a huge fat cap on it, and after 18 hours, that fat cap's almost all gone. But the connective tissues are full of collagen, and over that low, slow heat for 12 to 18 hours, it breaks down and literally dissolves into the meat. It is juicy. It is good.
I shouldn't. I
Yeah.
brought out the World Cup but still, uh, yeah, it's like a lot of different cultures are. It's like in Boston, the Tartan Army of Scotland is getting a lot of good press there. Is but actually Japan, okay, well, they're fans. I have to say this. I have to respect the fans of that came over from Japan. It's like
Mm-hmm.
after they game after the Japan tied whoever they were facing. You know what the fans did?
Hmm.
They actually started cleaning up after themselves.
Different country. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
I
pretty
mean,
much it's but still it's pretty much they wanted to make sure that the culture was viewed with in a good light. Honestly,
no.
at least that part. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say my my the amount of respect has gone up a
Oh
few
yeah.
notches
Yeah.
or more.
They must have been really horrified when they had the World Cup over there in Japan.
Because people are so messy. Yeah. One
Yep.
thing I keep reading about Japan is they don't have garbage cans every place. They expect you to pick up your own garbage, take it with you, and you throw it out at home.
Or they do have garbage cans. It's just that the amount is they're not everywhere,
Yeah.
as you said. It's like there will be specific spots that it's like you have one here, and then you might have another one 2 3 miles away.
Yeah. Versus we have them all over the place,
Oh yeah,
and people still don't throw away stuff.
yeah, and it's yeah, it kind of is kind of if you don't get caught by the police, at least the old granny that sees it is
Oh
going
yeah.
to give you a tongue lashing that you'll pretty much. It's like this little old granny comes up to this big muscular yakuza and just starts ripping him
Yeah.
left 10 different ways, and usually there's going to be crowded. And yeah, it's like this big burly guy's going to be like, sorry, picks it up and takes it off
Yeah.
with it. I'm going to step away for a moment.
Okie doke.
My food is ready to
Ooh,
eat.
everybody's got food. Wow. I'd say something except I had enough shawarma that I'm not hungry at the moment. I will say that the shawarma that they have at Naf Naf is not as good as the shawarma that they used to have at Naf Naf. Sadness. Once
Mom, do you watch Rick and Morty?
I used to, yes.
Oh, you used to. When did you stop?
I stopped when I stopped having TV.
Ah.
So when I moved here, when my husband died, 2023. I mean, I catch it every now and then. It's on. It's like, oh, I definitely want to watch that episode. There's certain episodes I just love.
Mm-hmm. They've been on a downslope for a while, and last episodes in season 8 has been really good.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's just so weird that I would imagine it's really tough to keep it going when you've got that level. Some of those episodes were really inventive.
After the Justin Roiland debacle,
Mm-hmm.
I feel they have moved Summer and Beth far enough ahead, and they are interesting enough
Ah,
that Rick and Morty actually could have taken a break, and we could have focused on Summer and Beth for a while.
I think that's true. A lot of things can justify taking a break. For those of you remember who old Doctor Who, let's see, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Collins, and I can't remember the last one. They went through that, and it was kind of losing steam, and it really needed the break. So when it came back with Christopher Eccleston, it went into brilliant levels again.
Yeah, I saw that season with Christopher Eccleston. It
Oh, he
was
was,
really good.
yeah,
And then I was about to start the next season, and he's like, "What? He did what now? He died?"
yep. He only wanted to do one season, and he did one season. His goal was
And
to
I
get it to come back.
completely lost interest after that.
Well,
I didn't even pick up the next season.
I want to say it
Oh,
was David
everything I've seen is Eccleston.
Eccleston was one of my favorite ones. I'm a Tom Baker fan, but Christopher Eccleston brought so much great energy to it. The David
Mm-hmm.
Tennant was, yeah, not bad. I loved Matt Smith. I thought he was delightful. He had some of the most interesting episodes because he went into a lot of historical things. The one with Vincent van Gogh, for those of you who saw that one, made me cry. It was so well done. I mean, it's just this amazing story, and it dealt with some space aliens, but it dealt with this personal story of a human being, and it was just, oh my God, such a good story. Can we
Have you
do more
seen
stories
the
like that?
insane? Have you seen the insane power scaling of the Doctor?
No, I haven't seen it. Post Matt Smith, I didn't watch anymore. I've seen one Peter Capaldi Satalia that was lovely, but I was on an airplane, so that's the only one. But David Tennant made TV history best television ever. Could be, but it wasn't his Doctor Who. Ah,
So the character Doctor Who
yes.
comes from a Kardashev scale 9 civilization, which is mind-blowing. Of all the sci-fi shows I've seen, sci-fi shows I've seen, Doctor Who is the only one who can survive in Warhammer 40k. It's the only one, and that's what actually got me interested in the Doctor Who lore because I haven't seen any more of the shows. I've just picked up the lore because I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that he was so high on the power scaling level.
Well,
But yeah, he's like do you know what a Type 7 civilization is?
no, but I could Google it real fast and pretend like I did.
Yeah,
Carter
do
shift
that.
normally levels out at 4. A Carter
Yeah.
shift 1 type civilization would be one that uses the entire energy of a planet.
Mhm.
A Carter shift type 2 civilization would use
Entire
the
entire
entire
energy of their sun, you mean?
of the
Because
solar system. Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much. Yeah,
yeah.
Type 3 would use the entire energy budget of the galaxy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Type 4 would then be a civilization who uses the entire energy budget of the universe. And yeah.
Type 7 is a theoretical concept representing a godlike entity capable of harnessing transfinite amounts of energy. These beings transcend physical limitations existing outside or encompassing space, time, and the multiverse, with the ability to create, alter, and destroy realities at will.
Yep.
I did Google it, obviously.
Yes, yes. And Doctor Who is a Type 9.
That's
That's
just
just
off the
mind blowing.
charts. That's just off the charts.
Yeah, it's just mind blowing. It's like, what? He's what now? So
I found that very disappointing when they tried to portray the time war. That was a bit boring.
I haven't seen it. You would have to talk me through it.
Yeah, there was an episode where they had a flashback to the time war, apparently.
Yeah.
And you see some Daleks flying around over supposed to be Gallifrey, and they're shooting with lasers or something. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's boring. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
but
if you had a civilization who can travel back through time to prevent the formation of another species, but that other species can prevent that by traveling back through time to prevent that from happening. How would you have a time war thing around that? How
at
would it
time
look like?
I played a
It is
game
not
that
Daleks flying around shooting laser blobs.
the concept of a time war is so mind-boggling that I cannot even begin to wrap my head around it because every action can be futuristically countered, and
Which
when
is why they
everyone,
didn't show the time war for several decades. They mentioned
yeah,
it in earlier
yeah,
Doctor Who,
Yeah, but
mentioned it over and over again.
you guys know that the original concept of the Doctor was basically an old curmudgeonly grandfather, right?
Well, he's certainly old, and on occasion curmudgeonly.
If you go back to the original one, he was doing his Doctor Who things with his quote granddaughter, and introducing her to time and space. But this was back in the '60s, where things were a little bit different.
you had to rely way
There
more
we
on your
go.
imagination.
Yeah, well, the effects were definitely cheesy and cheap. I will go with that one, but they were fun. What was his name? Wasn't it? Wasn't Troughton? He was the second one. Who was
William
the first
Hartnell.
Doctor? I'm sorry. Say that again. Hartwell.
William Hartnell.
William
Yep.
Hartnell. Yes. Yes, William Hartnell. No, I didn't see that the first time around. I actually am that old, but I still didn't see it. Second one, Patrick Troughton. Loved him. Uh, who was the third one? I can see him. John Pertwee. Tom Baker. Tom Baker was still my
Peter
favorite.
Davison,
Yep.
Colin Baker,
Colin
Sylvester McCoy.
And
Uh,
who was the last one. It wasn't Sylvester McCoy. There's one more after him, wasn't there?
No. McCoy was the last of the
Of the original
ones
series?
that the original run.
Hi, Drunken
Peter,
Heretic.
no, Paul McGann.
No, he was in the movie. That doesn't count.
Yes. Although he is an official doctor.
He is an official doctor, and I actually thought that was a decent movie. Some issues with the concepts.
But Sylvester McCoy was the last, or number 7 was the last one to play him in the main run. Then you have the
name.
then
He
you
has
have
a
the
Yeah,
Right,
you
so-
first.
okay, so yeah, Paul McGann, it was the movie one. Then you get the
Well,
reboot.
one of the movie ones. There are other movie ones, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, but Paul McGann. If I'm mispronouncing his name,
No, I think that's
apologize.
right.
But he is the only movie doctor to at least that's only appeared in a movie. If there are other movie doctors like William Hurt, at least he appeared along with other doctors.
So there are actually 2 other Doctor Who real movies. Doctor Who and the Daleks in 1965 with Peter Cushing. And then the Daleks' Invasion of Earth 2150 AD in 1966, also with Peter Cushing. So there are 3 real Doctor Who movies. And if you
Either
watch
Hunting Dracula or Commanding the Death Star, or what?
the 2 Peter Cushing movies are definitely movies.
Now I want to see a movie where Peter Cushing hunts Dracula using the Death Star.
Yeah,
Might be a short movie.
Drunken Heretic says, I'm just glad that Chibnall got the Deep Six. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Mom needs to see Curse of Fatal Death. What the heck is Curse of Fatal Death? Hold on here. Please tell me that's a bad movie. Oh my God, Doctor Who, Curse of Fatal Death. It's a TV story. It's a Stephen Moffat, so that says something about it.
Whenever I hear the name Sylvester McCoy, I'm thinking of a Doctor of the Enterprise as played by Sylvester Stallone.
Let's see. Curse of Fatal Death was a comic relief segment created for part of 1999's Red Nose Day celebration. The story served as a production bridge between the 1963 and 2005 versions of the program. It was the first script for televised Doctor Who by Stephen Moffat, who would later become a regular writer for the show between 2005 and 2008. Starting with The Empty Child. Wasn't The Empty Child the Christopher Eccleston one?
Forget.
Yeah. Oh, it's the one with Captain Jack. Woo! Speaking of Captain Jack, we all know Captain Jack Sparrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
In your infinite time, Google Captain Crack Sparrow. If you have a moment or two. Oh, Satalia says Rowan Atkinson played the Doctor. Yes! I love Rowan Atkinson. He was a soloist.
I want him
Go ahead.
to play his Dr. Bean persona. Mr. Bean.
Dr. Bean. I like it, Dr. Bean. No, that would be perfect.
I have seen Crack Sparrow.
You have seen Crack Sparrow.
He's gotten a part 2.
Oh my gosh. Jonathan Pryce played the Master. Telly Savalas also bulldozes Rasputin or something. That could be interesting. Rowan Atkinson did a featured performer with the London Symphony Orchestra for the Olympics a couple of years ago when they had the Olympics. Has anybody seen that?
Yeah,
No.
he was pretty much in his dark Mr. Bean persona.
Yeah, but he was doing the keyboard. They're doing Chariots of Fire. And if you've ever heard Chariots of Fire, what you hear is one tone, doon, 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 the whole time going through everything. And he's sitting there at the keyboard, just hitting the key, doing his whole Rowan Atkinson thing. Gets out his phone, looks at his phone, keeps hitting the key. It was lovely. Blackadder as Doctor Who. Yes.
Have you seen Rowan Atkinson on dating?
No. Hold on.
Go and do it. It's hilarious. He's on a dating show, and the girl comes up to give him a hug, and he immediately face plants her. It's ridiculous.
I have seen him talking about when he was mistaken for himself. And, the person goes, "Do you know who you look like?" And he goes, "Yes, I'm that person." He goes, "No, but you look like the guy who plays Mr. Bean." He goes, "Yeah, that is me." She goes, "No, but I mean, you really look like him." And he gets out his wallet and goes, "I am that person." "Yeah, but you look like this guy." Just there's no way of convincing him that was the same. Hi, Death. How are you?
I'm good. How's everybody today?
We are doing good. Would you like to join us for some destruction?
Sure.
We've had people drop off because, darn them, they want to go eat food. How dare they?
Right? What are they thinking?
Yeah, really. See?
They were probably thinking about food.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
thinking
you're
about
right.
food. I just had lunch, so I have no food in the house except for the aforementioned eggs and bread, which we're not going to worry about. So, Timu, oh my gosh, that's not good. Let's see if we can fix that. I took off my floater, but my feet were still engaged in floater mode. You know, that really stupid running. What would you like to do?
Blow stuff up.
Pardon?
I would
Blow
like to
stuff up?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Blow stuff up.
Yep.
Do you have a preference in your blowy uppy stuffy of stuff?
Target-rich environment, targets of opportunity.
Ooh, I like this. Well, we're still on cooldown for a couple of things. Oh, how are we on cooldown for that? Oh, because of you. I was going to say Defense Starbase 1, but that's not an option because one of us, you, is on cooldown for that.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Okay. We could do Swarm, though it's kind of basic. Shattered Peace.
Be right back.
You're back?
No, be right back. I need to
Okay.
go and do something.
Okay. Well, you're still not in the team, so we don't care. Resistance to Starbase 1. We've got Swarm. We've got Shattered Peace. We've got Zenkethi Front.
Shattered piece.
Shattered Peace. Okay, I'll take it. Boop. Over there. Wee woo.
We will indeed.
Curse of Fatal Death is about 20 minutes. We could watch it on a Friday evening. We could. Except we've been watching things on Friday afternoons lately. We have been watching Clone Wars. And I think we're on episode 7, season 2. So I think we have 15 episodes left, and at the rate we're going, that's probably going to be 2 more weeks. And then we have The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. But we could certainly put in Curse of Fatal Death on that evening, and then we will go on to, I don't know what we're going to watch next. JB recommended Rebels. Somebody else had a suggestion for what we could watch. But anyway, we have
Is that enough for a while?
Yep. Yep, 5 weeks, and then I'm in Vegas for 2 weeks, so I will not be on. Well, actually, that's not technically true.
After all of that, you could watch. What's it called?
Actually,
Kung
that's
Fu Hustle.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. I will be back. I will only be gone in Vegas for 13 days. I will be back on the 13th. Did you see the new SNW trailer? I saw one a couple of weeks ago. There's a new Darth Maul series. That is true, Cliff and Sav, and I think JB. Somebody else. Two people recommend it. Maybe Sav and 47 Alpha Tango both recommended it. So that's fine. We've got it. New trailer today. No, I haven't seen the new trailer today. I like the last trailer. Uhura and Scotty kiss? Well, we always knew something was going on with those two. They just never talked about it. It was just inferred. Well, somebody's got some really good sound effects going on.
Did all of a sudden I get muted
Say
or
again.
something? Oh, okay.
We all
Sorry.
got quiet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're all busy focusing on death and destruction. It's what we do best. Woo! So is this the 4th season coming up of Strange New Worlds? Or the 5th? This is the 4th coming up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then they'll have a short half season the following year. And then there will be no Trek in production or anything for a while. And honestly, maybe that's a good thing. I mean, I love Trek.
I love Trek, but based on Academy, that oof, boy, yeah, I think you need to take a break for a while.
The thing is, there were some good moments in Academy. There were some really good moments. But
Name one.
the guy who plays the villain, man, that guy
Okay,
could act.
fair,
He was good. I
but
mean,
even he could not save it.
oh no. Well, I mean, because that's the writing.
No, agreed, agreed. I'm not blaming him at all.
Yeah, I mean, he was amazing. And honestly, I kind of like the background story of the Klingon diaspora. You know, the fact that they were reduced to having to basically become nomads. There was a good story in that.
What there was a lot of lost potential in that.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Lost
I feel
potential.
like there was lost
Oh, yeah,
potential.
lost potential in that particular arc or development. That could have been really good.
Also, one thing I wish they would have at least touched on the Borg.
Uh, I I don't know what they're going to do with the Borg. I think that's deeper than they were going to go in a 10 episode series or 20 episode series.
Yeah.
That actually had potential for being a great focal point for a whole series. Imagine a Star Trek series focused on XBs and not just glancing on it the way that they did with Picard. Of course, they're setting this in the 23rd century, so I don't know. Are the Borg still a threat? Are the Borg like the what's her name, Agnes Borgs?
Oh, I know that in Voyager, Dragon's Teeth,
Yeah.
7 indicates that the knowledge that the Borg have of that particular time frame is fragmented.
Yeah.
So what I think could be is that there would probably be at least 3 different versions of the Borg. You have the cooperative from Voyager,
Mm-hmm.
Agnes's group,
Yeah.
and then
W-
whatever offshoot you can claim as the real
Excuse
Borg.
me for one sec. We've got a thunderstorm rolling in. I'm just going to go pull in my furniture. I'll be back in just a moment. Keep talking.
Okay. But yes, pretty much just like also 4, if you include the XBs.
But
But I'm pretty sure that some of them would probably. I think probably the Agnes's group would probably absorb the XBs.
I'm figuring there be many more splinter group of Borgs because
Oh,
in
yeah.
Voyager we had that one episode where they see a Borg cube with like some surviving children on board.
Yes.
And apparently that cube with the few surviving Borg drones has been declared irrelevant. So I'm figuring something like that happens more often. Some sphere got itself into a solar flare or whatever interference thingy and is declared irrelevant. And if they survive, there's your new Splinter Borg crew. Might be
Yeah.
thousands of them. Might as well do a very smart thing and relog.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got everything in just as the rain started to come down. Yay! Dragon Heretic says, getting it out of the hands of Kurtzman is what's important. Yep.
Agreed.
Yep. Scary thoughts. Kurtzman. It was JJ who did the movies, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes. The man who's also no longer what he once was in Hollywood. Kurtzman isn't what he once was on TV. You know, I think with everybody, almost everybody, you get to that point where you've done really good and your ego takes over, that you think you can do no wrong. And a good example is the new Steven Spielberg movie, which I have yet to see. I have no intention of going to see it. I want to go see it, and then every review I've heard from everybody, people I like, people I don't particularly care about, are going, it's boring. You don't want boring from Steven Spielberg. Though they did say the chase scenes were well done, because that man can write a chase scene. But there's only one in the whole movie. Drunken Heretic says, your ego takes creative control. Yeah, that's a really good.
Which movie is it?
Disclosure Day.
Oh. Yeah. No interest.
Yeah, no. You have left us. What's the hell?
I relogged. You can re-invite me.
Okay, I will invite you. There you are.
Hey, does anybody on the team right now have a tier 5 colony I can borrow?
Sure, absolutely. You need me to invite
Grandly
you.
appreciated.
You want me to invite you there, or do you need to join the fleet?
You can just invite me.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll get over there to invite you.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problems. K13, blah, blah. What is that? Genure system. Could it say Colony World just as the shortcut? Sure it could. Does it? No. Hi there. Yes, I know you hate thunderstorms.
I'm back.
Glad to have you back. How was your food?
Coma-inducing.
What'd you eat?
A kilo of pasta.
Don't eat a kilo of pasta. That's a lot of pasta. That's like a lot of pasta.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing coming out right now for TV or movies that's really exciting, though I'm really happy so many of the independent, like YouTuber type levels of people are doing good movies.
Now, you did see Grogu in The Mandalorian, right?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
It was worth a $10 ticket. It was not worth a $15 ticket.
Okay. Oh, Toy Story 5's coming out in
I hope
3
that's
days.
good, because I
Okay.
love Toy Story.
Not your cup of tea?
Oh no, I
right
really
now?
like them. That for me is what I like to do on a Sunday morning. Is one of the local theaters that does, like, a couple of our theaters do breakfasts of coffee and sweet rolls and cheap tickets, and it's designed to get kids in to watch movies. And Sunday morning seems to be a time that they do that because parents will go too, and they tend to show things like Shrek and Toy Story and stuff like that. And it's just a great start for a Sunday morning for me. So I'm hoping they do that. When does it come out, though? Does it come out soon?
Friday.
Oh, let's see.
Yep, Friday. Also, next Friday, Supergirl.
Yeah, which I have no
Yeah.
intention of seeing. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough.
I have not heard anybody who's said one good word about that. That's just like, ugh. Oh, The Death of Robin Hood is coming out, which is a Hugh Jackman movie. It looks kind of dark, but could be fun. Toy Story 5, you're right, it's out.
Minions and Monsters is coming out
That would
July
love to see.
1st.
Yeah, Toy Story 5 looks fun. Are they doing a Sunday morning show? That is the good question. Let's look at the Sunday. Ocean's 11 Celebration. Toy Story 5. Yeah, they're doing a Sunday one at 8 a.m. So they're starting bright and early for those. It is a sensory-friendly experience with dimmed lights and lower volume levels. Thank you so much. I prefer that.
Oh, Spider-Man Brand New Day
That looked good.
in July.
Oh, let's see what the secret flick is this Saturday. This Sunday we have Mystery Movie. Which they won't tell you what it is, but it's $5. It's something that's going to be released that week. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do that one. Let's see if we can figure it out. Come on. That one. Oh, it's not telling you. It's not even letting me buy a ticket for it yet. Yeah, so this Sunday they're going to have a mystery movie again. Yay.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me. This Monday they're having a mystery movie. But I'm
August. You're familiar with the Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons, right?
But of course.
Okay, Coyote versus Acme, August 28th.
That could be fun. It's Timu, right?
Yep.
Oh, Practical Magic 2, or those like the first one in September.
Everything should
Thank you
be
very much.
fully stocked here. Let me just take a quick peek. Oh yeah. Everything's well provided here. Have fun.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problems. My pleasure. Yeah, Supergirl is like the final dry heave of Guns DCU. It's... I mean, hi, Pi. I have no desire to watch a young woman being drunk and high, and that's just not exactly interesting. That's what the
Huh?
previews look like. We're talking about DCU's Supergirl.
Ah, okay.
Just
Did you see
The- the- the-
the
Go ahead.
did-
Sorry.
no worries, no worries. Did you see the other Star Trek game I pinged you about, Mom?
the card game, yes.
The Star Trek Warp thing.
Yeah. It was the collective or the deck builder game, or was it a different game?
I don't know, Star Trek Warp, the deck build.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, April 23rd next year.
Yes,
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to that.
That is going to be hilarious.
Of course.
I am looking forward to that one.
Mel Brooks is involved.
Of course he is.
It's gonna be, was it 100 or something?
Yes,
when
he
the-
is
when
100.
The movie gets to...
He's 100 right now.
What?
He's 100
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even more impressive.
That's why we have to.
Jesus.
We got to keep him alive at least through the opening night of that, because perfect.
Yeah.
And I heard
No.
he is back as not Yoda. What's his name? Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah, he's back as
Yogurt.
So that should be a good one.
Only an act of God will prevent me from going to see that in theaters at least once. And and if I can, I will probably drag family members with me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we're gonna make a night of it. It'll be one of those movies where the place is jammed, but that's gonna be so good.
And it's like I kind of want to take some of my easily offended family members.
Oh,
to go
that's
see it.
good. Yes, take the easily offended people with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like taking people to see Blazing Saddles.
Hey, where are all the white women at?
Yeah, and they're just like,
I'm
what?
sorry.
What? What? Huh? You can't say that. Yeah, you can. Such
I've been watching some YouTube videos of people reacting
yeah.
to certain scenes,
Oh yeah.
and some of them are African American.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they are laughing their butts off.
Yeah. Well, it is funny. There's no doubt about that, and it doesn't glorify racism. It pokes at it hard.
Oh yeah, pretty much it sits down, makes you think and laugh your butt off at the same time.
Yep. It's a good movie. It's not a stupid movie. The end is bizarre, but
Oh yeah.
we did watch that for our Saturday or our Friday night parties, didn't we? And if
The
we didn't, we
sheriff-
really
I don't
need to.
remember.
We really need
The
to watch that one.
sheriff, the sheriff is near Bells. Sheriff is near. The is
Yeah. The sheriff is
bells go off.
Yep. And then the musicians start to play.
And you know,
If you haven't seen it, you do need to see it. Oh, Pi muted himself. I was going to ask him a question too, but that's okay, Pi. I was going to ask him if he saw the Cryptic Games has a demo release of a game called The Sinking of the Seven Stars or something. So I thought I might try that out one of these days. See if that's any good. Maybe tomorrow. We will see. All right. Anybody want to join us? We could do a couple more before I head off.
Sure.
See.
Now the dance is starting.
Got room for one more person if
okay.
somebody wants to join us. Don't everybody jump in at once. Graz, you want to join us?
would, but I'm about to log off myself.
No worries.
But I got stuff I actually have to do.
That's not a problem.
Right.
That's why I wasn't on this morning. I absolutely had to get some sleep. I went to bed dizzy because I was so tired, and I woke up at 5 o'clock dizzy. Cliff, you're still in the party, so no problems. Drunken Heretic, do you want to join us for something?
You okay there?
Yeah.
Okay. I send you a party invitation here, Drunken Heretic. Anybody
crap, where
got
did
a
I put my
preference what we
phone?
do? We're still in cooldown for Shattered Peace, and I think that's the only one we're in cooldown for. Oh, we'll do that one day. Anyone got a taste for anything?
Confess?
I might be able to do it on this ship, amazingly.
Nah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
I'm not
you're
in
not
the game,
here.
so,
You.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm not there, so I should keep my mouth shut about it.
I would love it if they'd make Twin Tribulations and the other 5 and 5 something where we can do it just with a team of 5 against, bots or something. How about the Mirror Veger one? Sure. We can do the Mirror Veger one. That would be a good one. That'll wrap up my evening. That would be Leviathan, right?
Yep.
Everybody good with Leviathan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Weeboo.
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 Did you get what you needed from the colony?
I did. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problems at all. I remember back when we first got this fleet going and we were rationing out provisions like at the Spire. Okay, the first 2 people can get the stuff they need, but everybody else is going to have to wait. We don't have enough. And that's not the case anymore. I wonder how our other fleets are doing, though. I don't even look at it anymore because Lexers does such a good job maintaining everything. Go. We haven't done a colony sim in a long time. Maybe after Risa we will do a Saturday colony sim. And we do need to have at least one more fleet party on Risa. Probably 2 more. Okay, I'm on the right lane.
On the middle.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go? Because I don't care which way.
Well, you're on the left side. If you want to just stick on the left side there, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Might be a bit of overkill, but as soon as we get going, everything's going to be everyone's all over the place anyway.
Also true.
Cliff, you can come with me, or you can go with What's the Hell. Both work. And the thunderstorm is gone. Probably didn't need to bring in all the furniture in such a panic, but if I left it out there, it'd still be raining. This should be a challenge. I'm going to demo record this. pretty funny. Dreadnought's trying to escape. It's been destroyed.
That's what you get.
The timing is everything. Gesundheit.
On call.
You guys aren't saying much.
Hi, Pie. You disappeared on us for a while.
Yeah, I was out making I wanted to make some coffee. So.
Oh.
Coffee at this hour?
Yeah.
Are you
Just
working?
got back from night shift the Monday morning. I was off night shift, so I've been sleeping on and off, and yeah.
Ah, okay.
So my sleep is still fucked up. Sorry. It's screwed.
We missed something way back there. I missed something way back there. What did I miss? Oh, it's even further back. That's why. Okay, got that one.
There's a lot of small Star Trek games coming out this
Yeah.
year. It's like the third game coming out?
Yeah.
Game, why are you so sluggish so you don't register the portals that I'm flying through?
Oh, are you on Risa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding that you really have to look for a not busy instance. Because otherwise it just isn't registering portals.
So despite that I'm following the course, it doesn't register
Yeah,
the portals
no,
that I'm flying through.
it's just lagging so badly.
Jeez. Oh,
What? How dare it? How dare it escape?
what are you playing?
We're playing Leviathan. The big V'ger, Terran V'ger. Unfortunately, my ship is creating so much visual noise, it's kind of hard to see where I'm going. Ah, Satalia has redeemed the mysterious dark liquid. Thank you, Satalia. Which would be some chocolate milk, except for the fact I've run out of milk.
Unseen ship, plasma damage on ground, and destroy destructible
Don't forget you have defensive Rio Station. How exciting. Unless you already did it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna get out. And
So Dreadnought up there. We had a battle to do, Zaz. What can I say? I have priorities. Sounds like Cliff was doing a lot of work down there while I was goofing around with the Dreadnought.
well, the fireworks is on Risa. Isn't that one of the achievements?
It is, yes. Boardwalk.
And the
watch
argument
the fight.
between
Yep.
and then the Mukbai or Mukba or whatever it's called.
Makbara.
Mukbara, yeah.
The fire on the beach. Top of the mountain.
Party at the beach.
Yeah.
The cave. Hunt.
Twitch just sent you that notification, says. That's terrifying.
And what?
Apparently, Zez just got a notification that we were streaming. We've been on for 3 hours and 3.25 hours.
Twitch be twitching.
Yeah, Twitch be twitching. Actually, let me see if it sent me one. I've had an adventure with OBS and Twitch today, so.
Yeah, that seems the latest OBS version isn't that stable as it used to be.
No, it is not. It doesn't help that I was having some computer issues, which shut down a lot of stuff too. So basically did a power down and realized a few things kind of disappeared. So I've got some work to do this weekend.
Did it break the overlay again?
No, I think that's one of the few things that is working. But the auxiliary mic switch is on their beta that they've been testing out. Every time I completely shut down OBS, it completely loses it, and I have to restart it. I have to recreate it, and it didn't want to go at all. Fortunately, I had it working on a different scene from earlier today and was able to do a copy-paste over. So, yay!
Defend Rio Station, right?
Defend Rio Station.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do they still have the option to grab a flashlight when you get it for free? Or you don't need the flashlight anymore?
Because it's not everybody has it. Once you've picked it up, you shouldn't be able to pick it up a second time. Adventures in OBS sitting, really. Does anybody need to do Rio Station?
I just popped in because you were doing yours.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Well, in that
But
case,
go
ahead.
I have to do phaser damage on ground. I have to do destructive torpedoes. I have to do unbeamed ships.
Well, finish what you're doing and come on back here and we'll do some stuff with you real quick. And take care of your things you need to do. And then I'm going to go down and have a delicious bowl of Riesengruel.
Riesengröt?
Yep.
Nice.
Yes. With cinnamon. Not with cherries. Actually, I have some fresh cherries that might go good in it. Oh, what
Is
do we
that
do?
with the rice boiled in milk?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Rice boiled in milk. Little bit of butter, little bit of sugar. Yum, yum, yum.
German easier. Reisbrei. Or Milchreis.
So
Translate
it's
to milk rice.
the fancy schmancy version. My Swedish version is just called porridge. Pies is Riesengruel. Then we get into the Risalamande, or whatever the version is that pie has, which has got the cherries in it. Zez says rice pudding. Technically, no, it's not, because it doesn't have eggs in it, and American puddings have eggs in them, though you could put eggs in it. I want to say it's actually better than my mother's rice pudding with eggs in it.
Sorry. When you said American pudding has eggs in it, it kind of reminded me of two different versions of toffee.
Oh?
At least this is the stuff that I know. English toffee does not have almonds in it.
Really?
Under normal circumstances. But American does.
Yeah, it does.
Me, I'm not an almond fan, personally. Nothing against almonds, just
not an almond fan.
Yeah.
No, I get that. So my mother's recipe for English toffee is not a candy. It's a cookie. But it's a cookie that tastes like the hard candy, the toffee. And then it's dipped in chocolate. It's a cookie dipped in chocolate and covered in pecans or pecans.
Pecans. Pecans are
Pecans.
a can full of if you pronounce it can,
Mm-hmm.
It's referring to one of two things:
Yeah.
a can full of peas, or something that you see at a construction site.
I don't-
And
Nope.
that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's enough info.
That's
TMI
all
and
I
all
need to
that.
say. Yeah. I'm sure everyone else can put if you need explanations, DM me. I'll DM you back.
But I wouldn't put almonds in. I suppose you could. It would probably be more authentic, but it's so good. Getting back to Zez's mom's rice pudding. So if she does it the way this recipe is, you basically just cook rice in milk, and you keep adding milk until it simply won't absorb any more milk, and then you add a little bit of sugar and butter. So good. And it all started because I had rice with my salmon a couple of days ago, and the recipe calls for basically 2 cups of cooked rice. And that's enough food for 2 or 3 people. So I wound up with a couple of cups of leftover cooked rice, and I thought, hey, I wonder if after you've cooked the rice, you can just cook it some more in milk. And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Is it as good as the stuff that's cooked in milk for a couple of hours? Yes, it is. Should I eat it for breakfast? Yes. Yes, you should. So we will tackle something that involves Undine. Hold on, which one am I going to? I'm going to this one, aren't I? Once I'm done with the Horgons here, and once Pi is done with the defensive Rio station, which, as we proved today, goes so much faster on Elite than it does on normal or advanced. I showed my Korean wife my mom's rice pudding recipe, and she threw holy water on me and called a priest. She was appalled. It's so good. I don't know your mom's recipe, but I'll assume it's one of these really basic ones. Bear
It's
in
funny
mind,
Yeah,
people.
most Koreans cannot pass milk and rice together.
It's funny about this defend Rio station.
yeah,
That people goes around and shooting the mobsters, but they forget to
to
free
relieve,
the
yeah,
hostage.
exactly, yeah. That's what happened the first time I ran it today. We had 5 out of 6, and I'm like, everybody's running around going, but we got them all. We got 'em. I'll bet you somebody forgot. Why is sugar
It's
and
on,
rice bad?
but the only thing the only reason I think people are failing is because you can't attack them while you're in attack mode.
No, you gotta defeat all of them. Wait till you get out of red alert, and then you can tag them.
Yeah.
Why is sugar and rice bad? Sugar and rice goes together ever so well. Even in Japanese cuisine, sushi rice has got sugar in it. Not a lot, but it's got some sugar in it.
And it's not all rice you can use.
So this time around, I used the best quality sushi rice that I had, which actually is not as good as a little bit lower quality sushi rice. I did it for Christmas and discovered really quickly that it breaks down a little bit too much. So go down one grade to just good sushi rice. And that lets off enough starch. I've never tried it with arborio rice, though, which I suppose would be perfect. Let's see what I've got. Circle the peak. Oh, I've got this one. Yes, here we go. So rice pudding, when my mom made it, would be leftover rice, and then she'd make a basic custard of milk and eggs and sugar, and stir that all together, and then dump the rice in, give it a stir, and bake it off. And of course, what happens with the rice? It all settles to the bottom. So you have the top 2 inches of really good homemade custard, and the
I'm
bottom
gonna get
of
some coffee.
rice.
And you have a puck of rice.
Yeah, you do. You have a puck of rice. That's an excellent description. That's slightly sweet, but she had made it because, we weren't wealthy. And she was trying to stretch what ingredients she had to go a little bit further. I think she would have been so happy to know you can just cook it in some more milk. Actually, slow cooker would probably be a brilliant way to do that. Because I know it says you can just dump the milk in and stir it a bit. No. I will sit there for 2 hours stirring it constantly, making sure it doesn't stick, making sure every grain absorbs as much milk as possible, tasting it throughout the cooking process just to make sure it's going well. I mean, I throw myself into these foods. I sacrifice my diet for these things. The sugar content with rice. Yeah, I can see it where it just isn't going to go together in your brain. Are you just standing here, Pi? He's muted himself again.
Bye.
He may have stepped away. His tune's just standing here at the event coordinator job. He says she'd probably be totally disgusted when she finds out that once I've made the rice cooked in the milk with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of butter, you let it cool down. Then you beat a couple of cups of heavy cream with some more sugar and a little bit of vanilla, and you fold that into it. That makes it better.
Oh.
All right, I see that Drunken Heretic has logged off. No worries. It's because of the fascinating discussion about rice and sugar. Does this mean I get... Oh, yes, I do get to put this into my Star Trek Online cookbook. I think there's a rice pudding recipe, or rice pudding in one of the food lists.
Right, with some alien name before it.
No, it's not. There is a spice pudding.
Did someone say spice?
Spice pudding.
Oh,
Let's see, we've got...
Not the melange.
Idanian or Idanian spice pudding. But there's no rice pudding. Nonetheless, there would be rice pudding in my cookbook. I like that they've got basically a potato in here.
It's an Andorian potato.
It is an Andorian tuber root, yes. Some of these things aren't exactly going to hit the cookbook, like Ferengi snail juice is not going to be in the cookbook. Got news for you.
No.
On the other hand, there's... Pardon?
Chimpanzee fudge.
Oh, yeah. I've got the fudge recipe down pat. I make good fudge recipes. There is the Thalian chocolate mousse. So it's not that the recipes in and of themselves are that interesting. They're not. It's the stories you write behind them Like, I think there's hot chocolate someplace. Yeah, hot chocolate.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
What kind of alcohol is Romulan ale?
It's Romulan ale. It's just Romulan ale. I mean,
No, no,
it's
no, no. I'm saying an Earth equivalent.
oh, an Earth equivalent. That's a really good question.
Is yes, it's named ale,
Yes.
but the way that it knocks someone for a loop, it has to be a harder spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's their equivalent of an ale. But I'm thinking it. Well, let's see. What have we got for grains from Romulus or old Romulus?
Well, they might just be naming it wrong because they are in a star empire, which has no emperor or empress, but a senate or head.
Oh, now I'll say this: it could be the universal translator somewhat mistranslating a word.
It could be,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. So it needed something for an alcohol and kind of context that may be behind the initial discussion of said drink. As I said, they may have had an ale version of said Romulan ale. But the main drinks more along the lines of high proof rum or high proof whiskey.
Well, Khe is the grain that is used to make Romulan ale, spelled Kheh. And it is a stalked grain. So think something along the lines you could think of maybe a rice, a corn, or a wheat.
Okay, so it's actually more along the lines of whiskey.
Yeah, I'm thinking it is.
Possibly like Russian vodka.
It could be, but
I'm
that's
thinking you put a bit of blue curacao
yeah.
with some vodka, so it get that
Oh
light
no. That's
pale
way
color.
too easy. That's the way everybody makes Romulan ale.
It's invented my own Romulan that everyone invented.
Yes. Okay, so
I'm boring.
the current most popular version of Romulan ale is 2 ounces of white rum, 1 ounce of blue curacao, and 1 ounce of lime juice. But I think the lime's going to make it cloudy.
Well, there's been
Yeah,
several versions of Romulan ale that were cloudy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the one from How to Drink, if you guys have ever watched that show.
Yes.
I love How to Drink. That guy has a good sense of humor.
Mhm.
There's another one that gives a better blend of citrus sweetness and bite, which is 2 ounces of overproofed vodka, also known as Navy strength vodka, 3/4 of an ounce of blue curacao, 2 to 3 ounces of ginger ale or ginger beer, and 4 to 6 drops of grapefruit bitters.
Which TFO, what patrol was it that gave you destructible torpedoes?
Oh, there's a lot of places to get destructible torpedoes. The easiest one is Crystalline Catastrophe.
Yeah, but wasn't there also a patrol?
Uh, not
oh,
off the
There
top
was
of
a
my
patrol.
head. I mean, you
there's
get
patrols with Borgs, maybe.
yeah, some of the well, no, because there aren't any Borg patrols in space. There's Borg TFOs. Borg TFOs would do
Let me
it.
just try one.
Romulan TFOs, the Romulan patrols should do it. I'm trying to think which one is it. Is it Japori, Korea?
Trapori has a patrol. Starbase 239 has one.
Zez points out the intro to Scylla and Charybdis, or Scylla and Charybdis. I never said it right. Scylla and Charybdis. All of those, it dumps a whole bunch of protomatter torps, which is where I go for them. Apulu says Dyson Sphere and the Undine,
What?
which would, yeah, they also do torps. How many do you need?
18.
Let's do Crystalline Catastrophe.
Okay.
That's the easy way to do it. Give me 1 second here. Pull you in. Oh, you're. Hang on. Yeah. Fine.
Yes, I am. I told you.
Yeah, but you didn't expect me to pay attention, did you? Who's still here? Cliff is still here. What's the hell's still here? I'm still here. This is a private queue. Anybody else want to join us? We're going to do Crystal and Catastrophe. This should take all 30 seconds.
Ow.
Okay, I'm going to queue this up just on us as a private queue. Yep. There you go. This is a private queue, so it'll just go.
Yep.
Make sure that you let Pi get some lances and shards so he gets all of those. Well, Apulu, I was going to leave, and then Pi said he had some things to do, so I can't abandon Pi. He's my friend. He's going to buy me cake when I go to Denmark next time. And beer.
And small ball.
Just as a heads up, I might or might not be on tomorrow night. If the weather does what it's supposed to do, it's going to be horrible, and I'm not going to be on. If the weather doesn't, we've got possibilities of extremely severe storms and tornadoes tomorrow, but we're on the edge of it, so it might not hit us at all. And if it's really nice and the storms completely don't happen, then I'm going to go to class maybe. And then I may wind up going to the dentist and doing so much stupid stuff to my face that...
Your face will be numb?
Yeah, well, it was numb for 2 days from the last time, and she just did very little to it.
5 out of 19. 10, 18. Oh, 10, 11. And I got the torpedoes.
Yeah. It is the easy way. Oh, sorry. I have to get out of there, don't I? We got beat up doing this the other day.
I have an escort, so yes, I need to be away from that.
I was in there with a big ship and still got the heck beaten out of me the other day. That was a big surprise. So you got your 18?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Absolutely. It had 2 lances. Goodness gracious. Pulu says, I was mad at my parents for the longest time. I blamed them for my stupid face. I think there's more to this and I'm missing something. Oh, my story about going to the dentist. Yeah. Nice dentist, but she just really didn't want me to feel any pain, so she gave me a lot of, whatever you call that, epinephrine, norepinephrine.
Oh. Just saw something about the World Cup again in Boston. Typical Scots yet again.
What happened?
They're drinking several of the tavern, pubs, bars completely dry.
Thank you.
But to be honest, being mostly Scottish myself, I can understand that.
In Boston? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Apulu, they were so worried about me that the dental assistant was actually kind of rubbing my shoulder going, are you okay? You okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I guess I must have looked like heck because I was scared to death because I really don't like going to the dentist. they were really nice. They didn't want me to feel pain. They gave me lots of drugs.
So pretty much happy joy stuff.
Not feeling pain. Not the happy
Okay.
stuff, but that's fine. You can keep doing that, and then 48 hours.
Slapped you across the face 12 times and
Yeah.
you barely feel it.
Wouldn't have felt a thing. 48 hours later, we were not friends quite as much, but we're better today. But it's one of those things. It's done now. I have a whole bunch of broken teeth that I just didn't want to get fixed. And then I thought, I should get them done before I go to Vegas so I don't look like I've been in a fight. And no, it wasn't from a fight for once, thank goodness. It's one thing, you get in a fight, you get banged up from doing something stupid like martial arts, and you walk around going, look what I did! Look at this! Look at this! As opposed to, I bit into a piece of candy and a tooth broke. That is not the cool and fun stuff.
Oh, I've actually done something almost identical.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Yeah. For me, it was actually a chicken sandwich from my favorite restaurant, and just bit down, and all of a sudden I felt something snap off in my mouth. Fortunately, there was really not much pain.
Oh, that's good. First time I broke a tooth was, this is so embarrassing, on a piece of lettuce.
Sorry, on a piece of lettuce?
On a piece of lettuce, yeah. Yeah, that's what the dentist said too. He's like, you did what? Don't. It was just a piece of lettuce. There's no story. It wasn't hiding any nuts or piece of hard cheese or croutons. It was a piece of lettuce.
Did he excuse himself and go outside and laugh?
Pretty much, yeah. And I was going to present a paper at a conference in 3 days, and I had to get it temporarily fixed. Because it was a mess. So yes, that was the adventure with the dentist for the first time in a long time. Not one I want to repeat. Thank you so much. I am out of here. We are on super late tonight, so I'm going to get out. Game plan is I will be on in the morning. Don't know about tomorrow night. We'll play that one by ear.
And enjoy.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping the storms skip us. They did hit further north on Thursday night. There was a couple of tornadoes that went through a town called Merrillville. A lot of destruction. Nobody got badly hurt. So that's all I care about. Since we do have some fleet mates up there, checked in on them. Everybody's okay. But we don't get this kind of tornado.
My hairdo is ruined.
Hey, the buildings, the cars. I was in Bloomington yesterday, and they had the winds, but they didn't have a full-blown tornado. And my instructor was telling me that a huge tree had come down and landed on a van. And the tree is like 6 feet in diameter, and the van is just like crushed. And they haven't figured out how to get the tree off of it yet. So it's still there, and everybody drives by it every day going, huh, yep, it's still there.
How did they make that van go?
Michael Winslow is returning to Spaceballs 2. Awesome. Thank you, Kraz. That is good news.
For those who are wondering who I'm talking about, he is the radar tag that did the sound effects.
Sounds. He is so good at that. He's been in a bunch of movies.
Oh, yeah. And supposedly he saved Spaceballs production a decent amount of money. Because he could do that.
He was in Police Academy. Do you remember that?
Yes.
He is so good. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go see if we can raid somebody. I don't know if anybody's awake. Aside from us, but let's take a look.
Klingon Pop Warriors on.
Ah! Do you want to do that or you want me to do that?
I can do it.
Okay, thank you. Let's go raid Klingon Pop Warrior. We've been trying to raid people when we're done every night because people have been so good in raiding us, and gotta share that love.
Why am I doing it on the wrong channel?
I can do it.
No, I was just doing it in the wrong channel.
Why does this look?
There.
All right, everyone, have a wonderful evening. We will see you tomorrow. Take care, be safe, blah, 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 blah. Avoid the tornadoes. Go give Klingon Pop Warrior some love. Hit it whenever
Okay,
you want to. Bye. Da, da,
Done.
da, 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 da.
And we're gone.